Hey guys, what's going on? FY my pawn here, and welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, right. We went about finishing off, I believe, the end of the DLC for Midnight Isles, or at least a part of it. What, for this stream... Oh, also, we also did Camilla stuff, but that's besides the point. For this stream, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be, I guess, just continuing edicts until we finally reach that point where we gotta take out the demons from under the city. But anything we do along the way, we will do. We'll make it quick as best as we possibly can. And basically secure everything basically secure everything that we need to do. But I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. Because we got quite a bit to cover. I do believe it's 28 this time. But I'm not 100% certain. Yeah, it's stream 28, my mistake, but I've corrected that. Alright. Let's just get into things and see what happens, I guess. Got quite a bit to do, though. Alright, let's start by going over to the Manage Crusaders button and seeing what goes on here. I'm probably going to have to check my quests as well when we get the chance, but we should be fine. Demonstration of Mercy. So long as we have positive morale, we should be getting a 33% increase on everything, so that's nice. Okay, development's fine. That's fine. Bell of Mercy, yeah, okay. My decrees are going to take some time to do, but that's perfectly fine by me. That's just how it goes. How about the campaign? How's that going? Undead Wanderers, we want them to rush over, so we're just going to make them charge. Okay, Event Squadron 1 will go over and pick up these strays. Like so. Alright, this Crusader army is going to go over now. They're going to start merging here. There we go. This Crusader army is going to march over here and join their forces here. There we go. This Crusader army we leave alone. This army we send back into the keep. Alright, we got skeletons and knights, which we're going to need to split up. Alright, the archers are going to make their way down here. Alright, normal skeletons are going to do the same as going down here. So we want them to follow the same footsteps as their friends. In fact, we'll unite them for that case. Alright, this army's already moved. This army is going to move over and meet up with the Treason Home group. This defense squadron is going to go over to Treason Home. And they'll maintain their defensive position there. I'm going to move the defense squadron here onto Gloom Gorge. And defense squadron 1 is actually going to make their way over to camp on the ferry. That'll be their position, essentially. Okay. But yeah, no, the conscripts are basically set. Alright, let's see. I think that's organized everybody. Any recruits we can grab? Yes, we can technically, but they're going to be expensive, so we're not going to touch upon them just yet. And how is our military and all that jazz? Military could be better, so we're going to need to upgrade our military ranks, but one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Other... yeah, no. We're basically good. Okay. We could certainly use a Bastion to Fortress expansion, but I digress. Let's close out of this, let's check our journal, and if there is nothing that we need to do immediately, we will just skip the days, I suppose. That sounds like the most logical conclusion, but anything goes. Anything goes. Alright, let's see. Secrets of Creation, we can wait until the last chapter. The identity of half-elf woman's gotta wait. We've gotta wait for the queen to arrive to deal with the demonic seal. The wayward is something that's just gonna have to wait. Yeah, I guess just wait and see how it unfolds. Okay, the imposter. Oh, right, we have to go and deal with the imposter. The middle game we need to wait on, but everything else is basically just a wait. Alright, let's just go interrogate the imposter, and then we can move on with our lives. We need to go to the prison. Yep, just go to the prison and we should be good. Simple enough. Hello?
You've never seen Sosiel like this. The usually calm, friendly cleric of the goddess of beauty is furious. He is shaking, the imposter, holding him by the collar with both hands. Who are you? What do you know about my brother? Speak. Speak, you scum. My brother, huh? The imposter cringes. Yeah, you look like him. Come on, holy man, give me a dozen lashes. The blood drains from Sosiel's face. His fingers unclench, and he recoils away from the bars. Who are you, really? The name's Graham. Abadar knows my last name. He's got it all written down. But it's above our rank to know our lineage. The man's lip curls in disdain. How are you connected to the Hell Knights? What's my connection? I serve them. Well, I used to. I was a soldier in the Order of the Nail. Exterior-Afters chapter, damn them all. Then I ran away from them. I wasn't cut out to serve like that. I wasn't a knight, not even a squire, just infantry. I got sick of getting my back whipped, so I had an idea. I hid the armor at night, and when I got the chance, I just ran. Alright, what about the Exterior-Afters chapter? What's there to talk about? They're scum, just like the rest of the black-clad brutes. What was our captain thinking when he got us hired by them? Maybe they hoped they'd knight him. Or maybe he just wanted money. They have deep pockets. The Order of the Nail, Exterior-Afters chapter. They mostly hunt monsters. You know, dragons and other beasts. Study them, stuff them. Didn't tell me what they were doing in the World Wound. Maybe they decided to hunt some distorted beast who grew tentacles and horns because of the demonic scourge. They, you know, turned into freaks. They do pay me well, but they make you work for every coin.
If you do anything they don't like, they beat you with a stick or a whip. They don't pity people at all, even their own, not to mention us. In a year I served them, the unit shrank by half, so I ran away. I wanted to live too much. How do you know the name Trevor Valnick? I was his valet for a year. Polished his black armor, tightened his straps. I was a drudge, all in all. He is evil, that Trevor, a devil of the man. He had me punished so many times. A whip for every slip is what he'd always say. A whip for every slip. You're lying. You're lying, scum. I'll show you. Yeah, you're his brother, alright. He even used his bare teeth like you do. You scum, he'd say. If your ears don't work, let's see if your back gets the message. That's not true. Biting his lips, Sosiel takes a step back. It can't be. Where were you going when Anevia caught you? Wouldn't you like to know? I thought I'd go to Mendev, sell the armor, and use the money to keep going. It didn't matter where. Maybe to the River Kingdoms, maybe to Varissia, I don't care. Just as long as it got me away from demons and demon fighters. Where's Trevor now? With the other knights at the pike. I hope they whipped him good for losing his armor. What? Cleric haven't... What cleric? Haven't seen your brother in a long time? Give me the map. I'll show you where their camp was when I escaped. They probably haven't gone far. Sosiel turns to you. His teeth are clenched, his hands shaking. I don't want to believe that Trevor became a Hell Knight. Please, we need to go there and find out for ourselves. Very well. Sure, go on. Good luck getting there. Alright, somebody's a bit angsty, but understandably. Well, I'm not opposed to letting Sosiel get corrupt to high hell, so I guess we'll see what happens. We're just going to corrupt the poor cleric until he gets to his evil ways and becomes just an evil guy, I guess? There's no need to elaborate on the words. Actually, before we go, how's Ember doing? The people in the city seem to like your sermons. Are those sermons? I just tell people things. Simple things, anyone can figure them out. People are much cleverer than me. But they listen to me and say thank you after. I probably just have a pretty voice. Alright. Well, if that's what you want to think, sure. Okay. We are going to go to the area exit, and we're going to be taking Sosiel with us. Let's see. I think we are going to... Hold on. Alright, let's see how experience is going for everybody. Okay, so currently the lowest one on the list is Merman. We could do with out Evelyn for a bit. Yeah, let's take out Evelyn for at least a moment, and let's just take Sosiel with us. He's not going to be useless or useful in the slightest, so that is something to keep in mind, but other than that, we should be fine. Oh well. Alright. Where do we want to go? We want to go to a very specific location. Let's see. There's the Ravaged Longhouse. There's Primitive Altar, Heart of Mystery. Experiaptor's camp. We can do a party teleport to the camp on the ferry, which doesn't lead us anywhere good, I don't think. Trees and homes there. Where is the camp on the ferry, anyways? Alright, Gloomy Gorge. Where is it? Stone Maze. Camp on the ferry is far out here, specifically. Okay. What is in, Lands of Yath Watch, actually? That might dictate where we go. Yeah. No, we're building a teleportation circle there, which is going to take 3 days. But it is viable to get there, so it's fine. The point is we gotta go to the... We gotta go to the Expare after, so... Let us start by leveling up. Sosiel, I suppose. Let's give him the usual level ups. Okay, what has he got currently? He's got extra channel, toughness, heavy proficiency in armor. He's got selective channel already. Let's go with a weapon focus in... Glaive would be good, but anything goes. I guess I could go heavy mace, why not? Yeah, let's go heavy mace for now. No need to get too creative here. We'll boost his wisdom up to 20. Boost his stats there, there we go. He's now level... I guess something. He's a good level. Alright, so we got enduring spells. I can get another feat here if we really want to. Let's get mythic channeling. It increases a number... Well, no, we don't need that. We can go weapon focus mythic. We could get toughness mythic. We could also just focus into mythic abilities, which I think I'm going to. Okay. Domain Zealots. You can use the abilities of your domains as a swift action. Tempting, but not needed. Let's go in greater enduring spells. There we go. What else? We've got expose. No. We need... Okay, whenever you're target of the polymorph effect, all the physical adjustments are modified by 4. Alright, let's grab Master Shapeshifter. We might be able to benefit from that. And Mythic Channeling, nice, but not needed. Okay, what else we got? Thundering Blows. I think Thundering Blows is going to be necessary just to avoid attacks. Okay, we want a heavy mace here. We could go Guardian Shield, but we shouldn't need that. For now, we're just going to go with the Buckler here. Let's see. Chain Shirt of Lithe Vim will give him some more AC. Oh, Wind Breath. That gives a +4 morale bonus to initiative. That's not bad. You have to wear this amulet is wielding ranged weapon, whenever an ally with it. Okay. We don't want that, so we'll equip the initiative boost. Okay. Don't need the Amulet of Mighty Fists. Planar navigation is not necessary. Okay, Merciless Shot, no. Got a lot of melee units basically put. Alright, let's hope we... I guess let's hope that's enough. Probably not in the slightest, but that's fine. I think we wait for the lands of Yathwatch, actually, so... We're going to enter into the Citadel, specifically. Yeah, let's wait 3 days for the teleportation circles to finish. And then we'll go. At the very least, then we can teleport to the lands of Yathwatch and spend less time dawdling. And we can spend a day actually traveling there without too much hassle. Okay, manage Crusader affairs. Never hurts to do. And we'll just go from there, I suppose. I'll save there. And let's start by skipping a day. There we go. Birthright and Fate of the Wicked Dope. Nobles often look down on commoners, as aristocrats are often taught from birth that they are better than the low-born. This attitude causes quarrels between them and common warriors, and the officers have asked the commander to intervene. Okay, we can either take the noble's side, we could support the common warriors, or we can have them compete. Which will do a bit of both. It'll give us leadership and Crusader morale. Considering the circumstances, I think getting more leadership is more important here than morale. Yeah, we want more leadership, so we're gonna get the noble side, I think. I'm not. If it were a military choice, I'd go for that, but it's not, so we're taking the noble side this time. Common folk has always obeyed nobility, and this hierarchy should not be upset. Everyone knows their place now, and all are ready to obey the will of one leader. As it should be. Craftsmen of the Crusade can refine the staff known as Wicked Dope in order to turn it into relic, and then present it to the commander. What kind of item will be made of is yet to be decided. Well, we either get the quarterstaff of Dope, or the abandoned mail of Dope. We are going to go for the quarterstaff of Dope. A skilled craftsman cleaned the withered vines from the Wicked Dope staff, and recovered its battle-like appearance. Alright, let's see. Development. Unscrupulous hair is fine. Bell of Mercy is fine. Hunting down mutiny. Okay. Let us go with the fate of the first retriever here. Next. We will save. And this is the second day. Alright, we can enchant Wicked Dope, but we're just going to wait, and we'll skip another day, and there we go. The vengeful noble perished before she could reach DREZEN. Haha. Fear of the surface. A group of mongrels have arrived in DREZEN. The hunters may have been brave in their underground caves, but they have lost their nerve on the surface. They are scared of sunlight, get disoriented by open spaces, and feel perturbed by unfamiliar opponents. However, Wenedug is convinced that the fear will pass once the underground warriors have spilled the blood of their foes and experienced their first victory. Alright, we can either get mongrel sharpshooters, or we can tell them how to fight on the surface. And we've already got 50 mongrel fighters, so we might as well just keep training them to fight on the surface. We'll get an additional 50 mongrel fighters. Under the guise of strict orders, or officers,
The mongrels faced their fear and broke its spine in one fell swoop. The surface no longer frightens them. They are ready to attack the enemy whenever and wherever and whenever they are told. Alright, that's more army score. Campaign. We do not have any more units, but we can still start passing off the armies to other locations. Pause. We'll unite these guys over. There we go. Alright, these mongrel fighters are going into group 2, so we are sending them far into the lands of Yath. Okay, this army is to move all the way down. Gonna merge them in. There we go. 16 skeleton champions. And the armies continue to grow. Let us select a upgrade. We're gonna go to Bastion to Fortress, I'd say. That'll be a nice juicy upgrade for us. We're gonna save here. And let's finally get going. No need to stick around when we got objectives to accomplish, that is. Still need to increase our army though, but I digress. Commander, the woman entering the room is horribly wounded. Her simple clothes are soaked with blood. Her face has been beaten to a pulp, and one arm is twisted at an unnatural angle. She walks towards you, but her legs give out as she falls on the floor. Commander, it's Ember. Ember's been taken. Ember, what's wrong with her? Baphomet cultists came to her sermon. They slaughtered everyone and took her off to their unholy shrine to sacrifice her. I can tell you where it is. I'm begging you, hurry before they do something to her. How exactly do you know where the shrine of Baphomet is? You're very perceptive, Commander. The woman lowers her head, stops for a moment, and then forces herself to continue, looking at you straight in the eye. I didn't come here to only tell you about Ember's abduction, but also to surrender to the law. Arrest you for treason. I'm a cultist of Baphomet. It's my fault Ember was taken. Why are you helping me if you're a cultist? I regret what I did. That doesn't absolve me of my guilt, but at least I can do some good before I accept my punishment. Tell me more about your cult. I was recruited a few months back. I came to this city to work on a construction site. I was alone with no friends and no money. I met some nice people in the tavern. Her beaten face twists into a grimace. We spent some good times together, and they were always willing to help me in any way they could. They even let me borrow money and never asked for it back. I really thought I found friends. Then they started saying things about unfairness in the army. That Godfrey was a tyrant, and you're her executioner. That fighting cultists is just slaughtering innocent people who see things a different way. I felt like something was off, but they were my friends. Well, it didn't even take 2 months before I was kissing the hoof of Baphomet's statue in his shrine and swearing an oath to his warlord, Thassergod. Break Baphomet's profane altar and destroy his cult, and punish me in front of everyone as an example of the rest. Who is this demon? A very powerful demon. I've only seen him once, and I almost died of fear. He is huge, and he breathes fire and devours human souls. He has an entire army of Templars at his command. How did you end up at Ember's sermons? At first I stayed away from her sermons, but the cult leaders kept a close eye on her. People flocked to her.
The cultists dreamed of poaching her congregation and maybe even lurking or luring her to their side too. When she started saying prayers for the demon lords, we thought it would be an easy way to entice them out to our side. But we underestimated her. 5 spies, including me, infiltrated her congregation. When the other cultists came for her, all 5 of us took up arms to protect her from them. Ember said prayers to demon lords. That can't be true. You didn't know? She's a true saint. I don't know what else to call her. She was offering up prayers for all the demon lords. Baphomet, Dascari, Noctulia, Kibribri, asking that they come to their senses and end this war. Stop hurting people. She believes that there is good in everyone, even in creatures who are evil incarnates. I don't know if anyone can make demons come to their senses, but she can do it with people. How could I keep hurting Crusaders after I, along with others, appeal to the Baphomet's better nature? How could I ask him to repent, and not repent myself? I see. I will humbly accept your decision, whatever it may be. Go wherever you want, I don't care. Thank you, Commander. You have been kinder to me than I deserve. But that is exactly what Ember teaches us to do. I will do anything to keep others from falling into the cult's web. And you, please save our little saint. She bows and leaves. As for why I decided to do that, it's better to keep her alive. Better for her and the companions I have to look at me in a good light. This is one of the ways I'm going to achieve that, basically. We're going to gather our group here. We're going to accept. We're going to do her situation a little later, but that is simply because we need to deal with Sosiel first. We're going to teleport to the lands of Yathwatch, which is much closer here. And we're going to start making our way over. We will save here. And we should... Let's load. I do not want to encounter anything on the road, preferably. And let's continue, I suppose. Again, a load. Not sure why I'm running into an encounter, but we'll see. If it happens again, I know it's a scripted area. But we'll save here just to be safe. Evade. Okay, no, we're gonna load here. Shouldn't be too hard to arrange this. Okay, to here, and to the Extiraptors camp? Yeah, that's the word. Extiraptor, yeah. Time to see these people and what they're worth. We'll do a save to start with to see what's going on. And we'll go from there. No buffs, no nothing. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh! Hello! A gluttonous maw, I see. Okay, Merman. Yeah, let's just get you guys going, I suppose. Okay, sneak attack done. Beast Man, we want to change you into a bear. There we go. Oh, that's 58 damage. Yeesh. That's pain.
I can still fight.
Oh, that's significant damage. Alright, that's 184 damage. Okay, so Seal's down. We're gonna load that. God, that's painful. Yeah, that's a lot of pain. Oof. Alright, well, let's just do a, I guess a quick buff? We're gonna need a buff anyways, but... yeah. I guess we'll buff regardless, it's fine. Alright. Sosiel goes in, as does Bismuth. We'll do Eagle Splendor and whatnot. Okay, we're gonna align weapon. Well, we don't need to align weapon. It's fine. We'll get rid of the poison. Do the resist elemental types. Alright, fire and sonic just in case. Then the elemental types. We'll do life bubble here. We don't need to worry about true sight, so we'll do Archon Aura, we'll do this, there we go.
All this waiting bores me.
Okay, we're gonna do bark skin now. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Feather Step Mass. Magic Fang Grater. Okay. Okay, that's 2, 3. We don't necessarily. Yeah, we'll do Sosiel. It's more important here. We'll do Echolocation here. Cat's Grace. Bull Strength. We'll do Animal Aspect Greater Raptor. We will swap into a bear. Triclops, we're not too concerned, but we will definitely do Mage Armor here. Alright, Beastman, there you go. So this is Retreat, Shield. Alright, we are going to do Mirror Image. There we go. Swap into... well, we don't need Dragon Form just yet.
Let me help. All this waiting.
Sosiel, you're fine as is. Okay, Mage Armor for self. This is Retreat, remove Fear. Mirror Image. Let's focus on the blur there. Greater Magic Weapon. We are going to focus on primary hand weapons. There we go. Don't need protection from arrows communal, but we will definitely use Bone Shield and deny death. And we'll throw down a False Grace.
Does anyone require
Now, Merman goes in front. We will save here. This should be enough buffs for what we're doing. No need to go sugarcoat or do anything greater than that. Merman, we want to take the lead. Wait, what is that sound? Do you hear that? And there's the world.
Practice my combat abilities.
Alright. Off we go, I suppose.
I sense something. I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Oh, I guess Bismuth got demolished. That's fine. Okay, they're trying their best to get a hit in. Trapjaw's gonna lay down a 203 sneak attack power. Yeah, that's just pain. And 182. Holy. The monster is dead. Wiping the sweat from his face, Sosiel looks over the battlefield. It's the Exteraptors. This enemy must have been more than they could manage. The cleric folds his hands in a short funeral prayer. Do you see your brother among them? No, he's not. I don't see him among these people. The relief is palpable in the young cleric's voice. What can you say about the bodies? They died not long ago. Judging by the wounds, they were killed by the same beast we just dispatched. Looks like that imposter sent us into a trap. Yes, looks like it. Let's return to DREZEN and... Sosiel clenches his fist. Oh, Shaylin, help me endure this. This entire story. You know, I don't recognize myself. I serve the goddess of love, but the Hell Knights... I hate them. I really do. It's sickening, but I don't know how to get rid of this feeling. Why do you hate the Hell Knights so much? The fact that we even tolerate them has disgraced the entire Crusade movement. Cruel tormentors who are indifferent to the suffering of others, or who perhaps even enjoy it. What are they doing on our side? Why do we let them justify all those atrocities by participating in the Crusades? What does your faith say about it? It's a temptation, and I must overcome it. Their cruelty stirs indignation in me. I'd like to believe it's righteous, but they also call their spite righteous anger. I shouldn't be like them. I shouldn't answer evil with evil, but... Goddess, it's so hard. You really haven't been yourself since that imposter showed up. The things he said about my brother. I admit I want to grab him by the throat and squeeze so hard his spine cracks. It's a dirty, unworthy desire. I can't get rid of it. And worst, I think the reason I'm so angry is because I'm afraid he's telling the truth. Let's go. We have to talk to the imposter again anyways. So Sosiel nods without saying a word. Alright, seems like we got some people to converse with regarding the issue. Seems like we got some loot as well, so that's nice. Nothing too crazy, just a few things here and there. But hey. Still items, after all. Can't complain. Every little bit counts. Who's gonna be the disarmee? Triclops, yep.
It is done. Adventures await.
Grab that. We want to move all the way over to here. Disarm that with Triclops.
I am finished.
Nice. Bodies torn to pieces, steel armor, and all that jazz. Okay, there appears to be a bit of an item here. We can do an athletics to get to the top. We'll save here just to make sure we can. And we should be good.
None shall escape.
Oh, we've got some loot here, but there's also something that popped up. A ravenous greater shadow. Interesting. We'll deal with that as soon as we can. Make sure, Oh, Merman's suffering a lot of strength damage. That is going to be a concern at this rate. Touch is horrible for him, but can't really do much about that. Alright, I think I'm going to have to use a restoration here. Or at the very least, back off. Yeah, let's... yeah, we need to use acrobatics here.
So it comes to this.
Alright, well, we can't move now, but hey, that's fine. Alright, Merman, you are at 18 strength damage. Ooh, that's painful. Well, hey, at least you didn't go down. That's the important bit. Alright, we need to use a Scroll of Restoration that gets his strength and whatnot back, so that's good. Alright, let's descend to the foot, and we get some more experience for our troubles. We won't be able to make the Knowledge Arcana check here, but we can try at least. We'll save and make sure we can get it. Oh, hold on.
Done.
Oh, thankfully we managed to do it. Judging by the burrow's form, it was dug by an incredibly huge purple worm. Okay, there's some loot there, apparently. In the form of a Cold Iron Masterwork Falcata. Cool. I don't see anything else beyond that, though, so that does suck, but could be worse. What is over here? I can go over here, apparently. And it yields absolutely jack. Okay. Let's get out of here now. Well, with that, I can get going. All we need to do now is wait for the 5-hour teleportation marker. Shouldn't be too long. We'll save here for now, because we did manage to complete the task. Alright, we're going to evade the enemies. We are going to teleport back to DREZEN, I believe. No, we need to teleport over to... Well, I mean, we can still teleport. There's no harm in that. Yeah, let's teleport to DREZEN here. We'll get some more units now. Alright, we're going to start by getting the shield bearers. We will then get the bandits here. There we go. Apparently we've got church guards on the way. We're going to get all these hedge knights, but we need to move over to a new area here to get them. Alright, convicts like cavalry and raiders. We're going to recruit these guys. Why not? Yeah, we can't get those yet, but we can get a new group for them. There we go. In fact, I might be able to get away with... Yeah, let's purchase a even more convicts. Why not? Let's get a bunch of convicts. They are weak, but it will increase our military score, so... The price outweighs the burden. Alright. Let's see. We'll put you guys over there. There we go. Now, let's see. We're going to keep the raiders and conscripts together. This Crusader army is going to continue its march. And we're going to get over to here. There we go. That makes 150 mongrel fighters. Nice. Alright, the Crusader army requires the Hedge Knights to move into a different slot. So, VIII. Yeah, this army is going to move over to the Defense Squadron 3 here. Alright, how about this one? This army requires us to move the Shield Bearers next. Okay, Defense Squadron requires the Shield Bearers. Okay, light cavalry and convicts are in of their own group, as is the conscripts. And this group requires... Okay, so bandits go in their own position, so put them there. We'll get another group here to merge there. Alright. We will merge the bandits here with that group. There we go. Now, for the shield bearers, they want to go over to the camp on the ferry, specifically. Yep, we're gonna make them go through the long trek there. We want the banditos to go all the way over there. Alright, this Crusader's army is already going to the right location. Let's see. These armies are fine. This army is good. Let's see, what else we got?
The arrival of the Order of the Flaming Lance. Reinforcements of Crusaders from the Order of the Flaming Lance have arrived in DREZEN. Their leader, young Caleb, is awaiting an audience with the commander.
Well, what a time to come in. Why not?
To the commander.
Or the commander tent, I suppose.
Let's go have a chat.
Knight Commander.
The young knight Caleb drops to one knee before you. He has noticeably matured since your previous meeting in the Blackwing Library, where you saved him from being burned alive. But his sharp gaze, aristocratic features, and soft voice are just as you remember. By order of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, the Order of the Flaming Lance has come to be of service to you.
What does the Order do?
Our Order has devoted itself to mystical research and the pursuit of secret knowledge. We spend just as much time on spells as we do on prayers and weapon drills. At the end of the day, our enemy is not this world, which means that to fight it, we need knowledge that is not of this world either.
So you're now the head of the Order.
Caleb nods sadly. Alas, yes. Our former leader, Sister Mimir, disappeared from Canabras not long before the demons attacked. She is considered missing, but almost everyone believes that she has perished.
He holds out a leaflet to you, a portrait of a stern-looking half-elf woman printed on grey paper.
This is Sister Mimir. If by chance you should find her alive or...
The knight's voice falters.
If you learn anything about her fate, our Order and I personally would be eternally grateful to you.
It's not immediately apparent, but you do recognize the face in the picture. It is the mad woman that you saw by the petrified near the tree near Winter Sun.
Do you mean Mimir?
Mimir.
That's her name. I saw her near Winter Sun on a cliff next to a petrified tree. A petrified tree? But of course! In Canabras, she was reading the history on the petrified library. I feared that she had gone to the Stone Wilds, but if one of those trees is here... Oh, the Inheritor. That means she's in grave danger! Commander, do you know the history of those trees? They were enchanted by druids from Old Sakors to guard knowledge hidden within them. The druids resorted to using an unholy rite to turn the trees to stone, and themselves into Seabreeze, undead whose hatred for all living creatures almost equal their hatred for demons. I can't waste any time. I'm going to help Sister Mimir. Will you accompany me? Seabreeze are extremely dangerous, but if she can still be alive, we may have a chance to save her.
So be it. It seems like we got some other things to cover. But first, let's see if we need to do any edicts before we need to go. Because you never know. We've been doing a lot of army management. There is some other stuff that we could do. How is our growth of military? It is going rather well. Nice. So that's good. Development of the Bastion takes 13 days. That's perfectly fine. Fate of the Altar of the First Retriever is something that we need to worry about later on. But other than that, nothing too pressing. But we are going to have to save our resident Oracle now. So that's going to be our next objective. Then, it seems we're going to be saving the person from the tree that we have talked about quite a few times already. Alright, we're going to go outside. We are going to the prison to start with, because we need to go with Sosiel to address a certain topic. We should be good. Well, did you talk to the Exteriaptors? The Exteriaptors, they're all dead. That's a shame. I think I'm welling up. It was a trap. You were hoping the monster would kill us too. Accusations again. You can say whatever you like, but where's the proof? You can't scare me. Listen, do you understand the situation you've gotten yourself into? You'd be wise not to antagonize us. You should help us, and hope that after everything you've done, we still have a little mercy for you. Mercy? I'd be a fool to believe that lie. I know how kind you and your brother are. My whole back is covered with scars because of his mercy. That's not true. Sosiel mutters silently. It can't be true. Tell me what really happened. Or what? Or don't. The imposter guffaws. True enough, Commander. Commander, you crack me up. Alright. I've got nothing else to do. Your bars are strong, locks are good. You got me. I'll hope for your... The imposter casts a vicious look at Sosiel. Your mercy. Well, listen. This time I'll tell you how it was. I was a soldier fighting for the Exteriaptors. That wasn't a lie. I was valet for that scumbag Trevor. He used to work me hard, but that was a long time ago, before the demons took him. Took him? How? Where? How could you even say such a thing? Sosiel's voice is choked with grief and rage. The imposter enjoys the look on Sosiel's face. Keep listening. Don't interrupt me. We were hunting a chimera back then. It's an easy job for the Exteriaptors, even with all the demonic freakishness the woo gives a chimera. We were driving it towards your boy Trevor. He was preparing an attack, and then a demon appears. A huge one. Scary in black mask. Bam! Rips one knight to pieces. Bam! There goes another one. And then the demons look at Trevor and says, this one's good. I'll take him. And then he picked him up like he weighed nothing and vanished. Well, what could we do? The demon was chopping up knights left and right and center. What could we do? We turned and ran. Then the rest of our guys caught up to us. They executed a few of us on the spot as a warning and made the others slaves. Live bait for the monsters. The slaves don't live long. Only 3 of us survived out of the whole unit. No one has ever seen Trevor since. What kind of person was Trevor? A real devil. Didn't go easy on anyone. Beat us good. The knights respected him, and us ordinary infantry were afraid to show our faces to him. Where's Trevor now? Are you deaf? I told you no one knows. A demon dragged him off, a demon in a black mask. As to where and why, you'll have to ask the demons. There used to be a female knight among the Exteriaptors named Materna. How did she get Trevor's shield? Materna? She and Trevor were sleeping together. When they dragged Trevor off, he dropped his shield. So she picked it up. Like, to remember him. I'm telling you, those people deserved each other. When Trevor was gone, that crazy girl wanted us all to be executed. The whole unit. The Parlicitor refused to waste people, and he said it would be wasteful as slaves. Or be more useful as slaves, rather. She made a scene, then transferred to another order. Good riddance. What happened to the Exteriaptors? You saw what happened to them. They died. I don't care. I'm not going to cry about them. They killed a lot of beasts, but there's always someone stronger. That demon wiped them out. Only the ones who ran survived. You said 3 of you survived. Where are the other 2? I think they were going to go to Canabras. They wanted to pretend to be refugees and then wing it. Do you want to catch them too? They're probably somewhere near the creepy church where the undead used to be. I heard they planned to build a shelter there, to stay away from the local commander. Alright, what are your thoughts, Sosiel? Yes. Sosiel's voice sounds hollow, and he looks totally lost. I have. So it's true. My brother betrayed everything we believed in. Alright, how do we want to address this? Let's go with option 4. You got your answers, let's go. Yes. Trevor betrayed everything we believed in. All of our vows. He went to the war to protect people, and in the end he tortured them. Commander Tierblade was right. I shouldn't have tried to learn what happened to him. Forgive me, Skeletor. I need to be alone now. Without looking at the imposter, Sosiel leaves the prison. The imposter is staring at the cracks in the ceiling. You again. What else do you need? You're free. Go. Seriously? I thought I was going to die here. Well, thank you, Commander. I hope we don't meet again. Yeah, same. Well, I have no desire to deal with them, and I really don't care about the refugees. They're insignificant in comparison. At least in Skeletor's eyes, I do believe is the go-to here. But it's worth noting if you want to deal with the imposters, I suppose. Now, I guess that just leaves figuring out what else is there. Okay, on the cusp of the abyss. I guess we've technically completed what we needed to, so... Right, companion quest, here we go. The Wayward, go to the Shrine of Baphomet's. Okay, more than nothing, okay. Yep, the only other thing we need to do is the Wayward. Or, is it the Wayward? No, it's actually helping out a certain priestess who has gotten herself captured. Alright, there we go. We'll organize our group appropriately. And we should be good to go. Move Skeletor to the back. Everybody is now in position. Now we have to get over to Baphomet's shrine, which might be a chore. Let's see, we've got 23 hours to handle it, so... Let's see, how far can we get here? It's going to take us a day and 12 hours, so... If we wait a day, we could teleport over to the camp on the ferry, which is not good. Okay, let's see. We've got a stone maze we can teleport to, but that's kind of a pointless teleport, to be honest. So I guess we're just gonna go over to the... Well, I can go to Winter Sun if need be. But I don't think that's gonna work for us. Yeah, let's just focus on the Baphomet Shrine bit. It's going to take us a day and 12 hours. We should be able to rest without too much hassle. There appears to be something going on. Or is there? I don't know. Don't look like it. Okay, Crusader army there is fine. We got this army, which is gonna keep going. Gonna merge you into here. There we go. 134 bandits. That's an impressive amount, no less. Alright. Okay, army here, army here. We've got church guards and clerics. We've got the Crusader army here, which is gonna merge up. There we go. This army is gonna keep going. There we go. Let's see, what armies do we have here? Nothing too crazy. Don't have any clerics to work with. Advanced Squadron 3 has clerics, I suppose. But at that point, we may as well just get church guards, right? Well, regardless, I guess we'll split them off. Get them into the offensive group, naturally. Okay, Advanced Squadron 3 is where they are. Okay. So we want to go over to here. Alright, off we go. Send them off. Got church guards. Let's enter DREZEN, and we'll manage that real quick. Because I do believe we can unlock a new unit now. Here we go. Main Spellcaster's Lodge. Okay, we've already done the main barracks, we've done the main stables, main archer range. I think what we need to do is demolish the hospitals and monuments. That way we can put down the... Yeah, no, let's see. Apothecary can get us some HP, but I don't want that. Let's see, it's either we go for the corner and get 2 smithy bonuses, which we don't need. I think we want the training grounds here, so we're going to demolish the hospitals here and the monuments. Let's sell the hospitals and monument here. Alright, monument can go. There we go. We'll get the main Spellcaster Lodge, which will be... Alright, training grounds, arsenal. Okay, do we want a bonus to attack or a bonus to AC? Honestly, I think the HP is better here. Nah, it's fine. We're gonna go for the damage, so we'll put that there. We'll have just 1 extra AC there. And we'll aim for the damage, but first we're going to set up the... Don't need the shelter. Watchtower's kind of pointless here. We're gonna need the training grounds, though. There we go. We'll get a training grounds here. That way we get some additional damage for any spellcasters we get, because they're going to be casting spells, I would imagine. That is the hope, anyways. Monument requires some more resources. We'll just quickly get those. Not enough. There we go. We'll put back the monument there. There we go. I guess I could technically put down something here, so I'm going to replace the monument as the next focus. But I digress. That'll just be dealt with as we go. It's no big deal. Still got to do the military thing here. That's going to be interesting. Alright, anyways. I'm getting off topic. Okay, where was I? Right. I was going over How's military doing? We'll leave that alone for now. We got 24 hours after all to handle it, so that's fine. We'll do a quick save here. Because why not? We'll evade the enemies. Somehow I managed to get that, but we'll leave it alone. Ah! Demon army. Okay. Alright, we've got something going on here. Fate of the Altar of the First Retriever. Alright. We can either give it a padded armor or a shirt. I am not a fan of padded armor personally. For obvious reasons. Let's go with the First Retriever's shirt. It is an intermediate step of relic creation. Yep, let's go with shirt. There we go. Decrees. Oh, skeleton creation. Huzzah. We're gonna grab that immediately. Yeah, we need some random units coming in. We're going to enchant the Wicked Dope. And we should be good. Yep, nope. Everything's pretty good there. There we go. Close that. Alright, continue on we do. You spotted a traveling merchant. Nah, we're fine. We will save here because we are now exhausted. We're going to rest at Baphomet's Shrine before we engage. Evade. Oh, right. Demon army. Completely forgot about that. Merge these units in. There we go. Alright, Crusader army here. Get you units in. There we go. Alright, let's save here, and let's get this unit going to attack this demon army. Alright, the enemy attacks. Okay, we are dealing with succubi and demons. I do believe the incubi invokes fear, the succubi invokes charm, so the charm needs to go first. Okay, we're going to completely demolish these guys. All units in the army gain haste, all units receive slow. Let's do that. Alright, everybody's hasted, while they are slowed. Haha. Demolish their forces, there we go. We'll have the duelist rush in, get an attack in. We will smack them up like so. Alright. Our units here come in rushing. Hey, we managed to get our soldiers going in there. Okay, what are they going to do? Oh, they're doing fear. Unfortunately for them, that's not enough to deal with us. Haha! We gained 6k experience, and that's enough to put us up a level, maybe 2 if we're lucky. Probably just 1 though. Alright, defensive squadron's gotten a buff. Nice. Alright, let's see, what do we got? We've got charge formations, we've got cover formations, and attack formations. Okay. Knowledge of the Chosen Ones. Interesting. Okay, well, we've definitely got close combat training, so we should probably keep that in mind as we're going along. We've got the defensive formation, dispersal of forces, master of maneuvers. Okay, We can go for the attack formation, which gives us a bonus to attack and -2 penalty to speed. Or we can go for the charge formation, which gives us a bonus to speed and a minus to AC. Honestly, I highly doubt we're going to need a charge formation. And while I do like the attack formation, it's not that great. Cover is tempting, but it's not that great. It only gives us a bonus to ranged attacks, and we receive a penalty to speed and initiative for a round, which is not that great. Okay, this counts as a stratagem. This counts as a stratagem. Let's see. This is a stratagem. I think charge formation is literally just the best option here. Yeah, no, charge formation would get us into position immediately, because we are very heavily focused on melee units, whereas attack formation would just give us a bonus to attack and a minus to speed, which is not what we want. The attack formation would be good if we have ranged casters. We're going to go for the charge formation. It's a bit of a unique choice, but going by the character kind of makes the most sense to go with. Alright. Okay, we don't want to go to that group. We'll go to this group. There we go. Alright, let's see. What we got here? We got Relic upgrade, enchanting the first Retriever altar, and we've got an event going.
A group of officials from DREZEN is on its way to DREZEN. They want to inspect how well the crusade is organized. What kind of welcome should they receive?
We can give them a cold welcome, which gives us leadership. We can give them a lavish one, which gives us an income increase. We can show them as they are and get 30 income increase and 3k diplomacy. Or we can bring them to the front lines and give them 600 military experience as well. Let's see. Currently everything in our listing is fine. We're perfectly good on diplomacy. Logistics, leadership, and military are the only things that need to be leveled, but military is the most important. We're going to bring the officials to the front lines.
Sela escorted the committee to the front lines, where the pampered bureaucrats were forced to learn the hardships of military life firsthand. Having gotten caught up in a surprise attack and personally witnessed the demon's brutality, the inspectors swore to supply the army with everything they need, and do so diligently.
As they should. As they should. This is war. We're dealing with a harsh reality at the end of the day. We passed an inspection though, so we get a permanent finance point increase. So that's nice. We're also, yeah, that 33% is probably going to help us a lot, but I digress. We're going to close out because we've basically done the majority of what we need to do here. I'm not sure why we can not get to the Baphomet Shrine here, but I'm sure there's a reason. Yep, we've just got to go this way instead. Before we enter the location, we're going to save here. And actually, let's go over spells real quick, because I'm not 100% certain if I've got everything prepped. Yep. We've got a few spells that we can prep ahead of time, so we might as well do that while we got a chance. Do we want Life Bubble? It helps dealing with inhaled diseases and poisons, but it's not required. I could get Disrupting Weapon, but that's kind of pointless. Profane Nimbus, not needed. Sacred Nimbus, not needed. Yeah, it's basically the same difference. Serenity. Nope. Burst of Glory is a 1 round of level ability. Don't need that. Kinda wish I could turn durations into minutes per level, but I don't think we're gonna get that luxury. Plus it'd be broken as hell. Righteous Might is kind of pointless, so we'll leave that. Raised Dead is kind of pointless, so we'll leave that. Honestly, it's a teardown between spell resistance and life bubble. Spell resistance would prevent certain spells from going against us, which currently should be a 26 DC. So there's a basically I got a 26 AC against spells of most cases, which honestly I don't think that's useful because most of the enemies are going to get those spells off anyways. The reason I am not confident with spell resistance is strictly because of that fact, so I think Life Bubble's better choice here, honestly. So we're going to go with that. Other spells that we have are here. Yeah, we don't need them too eagerly. We've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll get 8 Shields of Faith, because obviously we need to prep some for the skeleton, so now Merman can prepare a Shield of Faith for everybody, which is important to note. 6 of these aligned weapons are meant to be focused towards the melee casters, not so much the spellcasters. Which makes sense, because we got 2 casters out of all these 6 who are using weapons in some capacity. Alright, now for our Beast Man. Let's see what stuff he's got. He's not got anything that he needs to adamantly prepare. Triclops can't cast anything beyond what he's already got, so that's gonna have to wait. Alright, Evelyn. She's got a lot of spells. Yeah, we don't need to cover those, though. Skeletor is basically fine for the most part. We still need to give him the 9th level spells, but one thing at a time. Besides, he's reaching level 17 Sorcerer anyway, so he'll reach that point before long. Holy hell! Why does he have 128 concentration? What the hell? Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but okay, 128 concentration? Oh my god. He can cast spells in melee. That's... It feels like that's a bug. No, it's true. Hold on. It's a d20 roll result, plus cast level, plus ability score modifier. Different classes use different abilities to cast spells. The more damage you receive and the higher the level of spell you're trying to cast, the higher the DC of the check. But I'm guaranteed just going to cast a spell. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, Oracle. Still high on the list, though. That's for sure. Okay, well, whatever, I guess. Well, we've got the spells ready. Let's get some rest in. Alright, let's camp. Let's organize everybody into position. The cheese crostata is an important part for our daily dose of growth. Let's begin a rest. Alright, we got the cheese crostata benefits, which is 6 hours of uninterrupted rest, I do believe. So that's pretty nice.
To the Shrine of Baphomet.
And of course, a buff frenzy comes following suit. Naturally.
Knowledge is the key.
Alright, let's give everybody a quick buff. Yeah, no, everybody gets Shield of Faith, I think, here. No, we want it on Trapjaw here. Evelyn, Skeletor, Bismuth, and finally Executioner. Eagle Splendor on Skeletor, and Owl Wisdom on, I guess, Skeletor again? Or I could give it to Merman, but I don't think he needs it. Well, actually, hold on. He gets a Racial for Half-Orc. He gets a Circumstance from the Robes. I guess Merman could actually benefit from it. Owl's Wisdom. Why not? Let's give it to him. It'll help his spells if we ever use them. We'll give him Bark Skin. Delay Poison Communal for everybody. As well as the Resists. Everything should last 24 hours, so that's good. Alright, the protections now come in. Okay, Life Bubble. We're going to give the Life Bubble to himself, and the closest melee user is going to have to be the Skeletal Executioner, but he's a skeleton, so that's not needed. So next best is Beastman. We will go with Trucian Communal here. Archon's Aura, Angelic Aspect. We can use Beast Shape, but that's just going to prevent him from using his weapon, so no point in doing that. Okay, Beastman. Now you're going to start casting spells. Give Bark Skin to the more important people. Alright. Bismuth and Skeletal Executioner. Featherstep Mask. Magic Fang now. Okay, Bismuth gets the Magic Fang. Freedom Movement now. Okay, Triclops and I guess Bismuth being the closest one there. Yeah, because Trapjaw already has it. We do Echolocation here. We give out Stone Skin. We do Legendary Proportions for Merman. And we do the same exact thing for himself. Alright, we give out some buffs here. We'll do a Wild Shape into a bear. Actually, hold on. Before we actually change, return, we want to do Animal Aspect Raptor. Now we can change into a bear here. Okay, we are going to do, not Mage Armor, but we'll definitely do Shield. We'll do Expeditious Retreats. We are then going to go with a Mirror Image here. Before we activate Dragonkind here. Alright, Evelyn. We want you to trigger onto Beastman. Alright. Give Triclops the buffer. We'll do Remove Sickness on everybody, excluding the more important targets. Alright, Evelyn and Skeletor. Find traps. Heroism on the more important targets, so we'll go with Beastman, Triclops, Trapjaw, and the Skeletal Executioner. There we go. We are then going to do Death Ward on everybody, excluding Bismuth, I should say. Okay. Skeletor, and finally, I guess, yeah, no, Merman needs it. Okay, we will do Heroism on the normal people now. Skeletor, and finally, Bismuth. Now for Legendary Proportions, we do one for Triclops. We do one for Trapjaw. And I think that's as much as we can cover. I would give it to our Yeah, I would give it to Bismuth, but there's no need to, really. Yeah, it only works on friendly creatures within close range. I guess... Yeah, no, I guess we can affect Bismuth, can't we? Why not?
Battles await.
Let's give Bismuth the benefit of the doubt. And let's see, Mage Armor, we've already given it to 2 characters. Let's give the last Mage Armor over to Bismuth. We're going to do Expeditious Retreat here. We do the Mage Armor on himself and Evelyn. We do Remove Fear. We do Mirror Image. Let's give Blur to every melee... Oh. Blur to every melee user. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now for weapons, we want primary upgrades here. Okay, we should only need 3. 1 for the skeleton, 1 for Trapjaw, and 1 for Merman. We then activate protection from arrows communal. Vampiric Blade, if I could pass the ability around, that would be appreciated, but we can't do that. So we'll just go for Deny Death, Bone Shield, False Grace. And now let's heal the skeleton, because that is the last set of buffs that we need, and we're just gonna help the Skeletal Executioner beef up, essentially. Well, mainly we just need to heal him, but yeah, I digress. He needs negative energy to heal, so we'll just use those. He doesn't have that much HP, but that's perfectly fine. Okay, 54, 53, 52, there we go, fully healed, nice. Let's save. And actually, let's see how, how's the stats on the Skeletal Executioner? It's doing alright, but it could be better. The attire gives us a +4 to ray attacks, +1 point of damage per dice rolled to fire, acid, force, cold, okay. And a +4 on cast level checks, okay. This is actually way better than, the Robes of Inevitability, I think. Yeah, let's go with that, because Evelyn uses rays anyways, so might as well. Robes of False Death are a very powerful item. We just can't use it yet, because the con is something we kind of need right now, and we're lacking it severely. Okay, Robe of Earth is Acid Aura, Robe of Inevitability is nice, but not needed. Silver Robe, and we'll leave that. Yeah, no, the Skeletal Executioner, we need to figure out a... We need to find a way to increase his AC significantly. Because so far he only has a 32. We need to boost that a bit more, somehow. Is there a way I can do that? I can... Well, I don't need an Amulet of Natural Armor, obviously. So we take that off. Let's see. Let's see if we can't get him some better gear. Let's see. Alright, does this increase his damage? No, it does not. Okay. A Living Flame. No. Competence, Knowledge, Arcana, no, that's not going to do anything. Braces of Armor is not going to help him. These bracers are not going to help. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Triple Fin Helmet is already a gore attack that he's adding to his attacks. We don't necessarily need to worry about that. If we can get him some Charisma, that would certainly help his HP, but that's about it. Belt of Incredible Dexterity would improve his dex, but it would improve it so much that it would be important to us. The belt of physical might is doing us nothing, to be fair, so we might as well take that off as well. Headband of mental form. +2 to wisdom and charisma. The wisdom would add to a bonus to will saves. The charisma would add a bonus to HP, I think. So maybe that... no, the headband though slot is not that great. Okay. Abrupt wand slot, no. There really isn't any great items for him, is there? Let's see. Fencer's Gift. Yeah, no, this actually increases his damage significantly to 39 to 45. So we want to keep that. In fact, that increases it to 30, 25 apparently. Which is impressive. That's actually pretty good. So we keep the Fencer's Gift, obviously. That increases damage a little bit. And actually, no, this is... Because he's a... because he's a fighter, he actually gets the benefits here. If the wielder has the weapon training ability, which he does, and wielding a weapon it gives a bonus to, it is increased by 2. So it's instead of a +3, it's a +5 bonus to attack. Okay, that makes it more the reason that we wear it. We can get a morale bonus on attacking demons specifically, but there's no real benefit to doing so right now. We don't need the belt currently, so we'll leave that alone. Cloak of Carnage is not going to do us wonders. Living Flame is good if we use the channel effect, but that's about it. All ward abilities and spells, those which have the ward in their names, grant an additional bonus to AC and become extended. Tempting, but not needed. We don't need that. And Planar Navigator is kind of pointless. Okay. We seriously need to get Skeletal Executioner some buffs, but... I mean, he's doing rather well for a skeleton, considering the facts. Besides, he's meant to, we're meant to use him as a area of effect user with power attack, so... Anyways, let's keep going. I'm just focusing on completely other things.
The altar of Lord Baphomet has been desecrated. We will clean it with the blood of traitors. Look what you've done. Give them the girl and we'll be pardoned. Hands off, scoundrels. We won't give her to anyone, not you or the demons.
Please don't fight. We're all kind people. You don't need to hurt each other.
Baphomet demands blood. Spare no one. Traitors and faithful alike will be sacrificed to our Lord.
Looks like the girl's right. If we want to survive, we'll have to fight together. Alright, well. Let's get Merman rushing in. Oh, apparently Stern Hand has activated Bismuth off. So I guess that's a load. At least I hope the load... Yeah, I think we saved just after we buffed everybody, so that's good. Let's just hope I don't have to rebuff again, because that'll be annoying if I do. Nope, everybody seems to be buffed. Yep. Alright. Let's get going. Actually, let's load it a different... Let's go a different route. Because there is a little corridor that we can take, actually. We want to go this way, specifically. There we go. Alright, now we fight. Alright, Merman, we want you to rush in closer. We'll deal with the Warlord first. There we go. Alright, off we go. Aha! No chance. Breathing hard, a cultist knight wipes her blood-smeared sword on a tabard, depicting Baphomet's unholy seal. She looks around. It was a difficult fight, but by some miracle none of the cultists perished. Looking back at Ember, she kneels in front of you. Knight Commander, we are guilty of treason, and we repent. We beg for mercy. Don't listen to a commander. Another knight, also wearing Baphomet's tabard, throws his weapon to the ground. Repentance. She was ready to give this girl to the demons until she realized there would be no mercy from them. We are all traitors and murderers here, henchmen of Baphomet and soldiers in Thazragod's army. You'd better kill us all on the spot. Don't say that. You protected me, didn't you? Maybe you wanted to do something bad, but then you changed your mind, didn't you? The elf girl looks at you with large shining eyes. Please, don't punish them too harshly. They didn't mean to hurt anyone. They were just deceived by the demons. Tell us what happened to you. Some of the locals gathered here so we could all pray together. Then those knights came and started fighting. And they killed a lot of people. Then they took me here and put me on the altar. I asked them not to hurt me, and they started arguing amongst themselves. Some said they had to sacrifice me, and others wanted to protect me. I was so sad that they were arguing. I tried to make them be friends again, but they just yelled more and swung their swords. Then I cried, because I didn't want anyone else to die. My tears fell on the altar, and then smoke came out of it, and the altar split in half. Then all the knights screamed, and the demons came from outside and yelled that I insulted Baphomet. I didn't hurt anyone, I swear. I just wanted everyone to be friends again. Did you really say prayers for a demon lord? Yes, I think demon lords are most miserable creatures in the world. Being evil is sad and painful, and it means that the evilest ones must be the saddest of all. Happy people don't start wars and don't bring terrible calamities down on others. So I thought that they heard our prayers, then maybe they would change their minds and wouldn't do evil anymore. That is one of the nuttiest things I've ever heard. Maybe the things I do are silly, but I just want everything to work out. Which of these knights protected you? All of them. Please, don't punish anyone. You see they've repented. We have, we swear. Don't believe the repentance of a cultist, Commander. We are all traitors and liars. Why are you defending them? They killed your congregation and abducted you. Yes, they've killed many good people. But will killing them make anything better? Please, don't kill them. You see they've repented. I know it's not harsh law that guides your judgment, but your heart. Please find a little mercy for them. I've decided what I'm going to do with them. I'm gonna have to go with the evil option, I'm sorry, Ember, but... yeah. People don't change. Your bright-eyed chatter isn't worth a damn. If you ask, I won't punish men. But I won't let them into DREZEN either. They can take themselves somewhere else. Do you really think so? Ember looks down sadly. But I thought... I wanted to... Do you hear? We are pardoned. Run! Exactly. Sorry, Ember. I'm going the aggressive route here, so you're just gonna have to tolerate just being sad. Chaos usually prevails in this case. Blazing Crown. Whenever the wearer of this headband of Charisma +4 deals damage through a spell to one or more enemies, she gets a 10 temporary HP for 3 rounds. This effect can occur once every 5 rounds for each enemy. Okay. I mean, it's temporary HP and it's a boost to Charisma, but we've already got the Broken Trickster, so we don't necessarily need to focus in on that. But, on the other hand, it is a Charisma item. And it's something that we kind of needed. I think we're going to be giving this to Triclops, so that way he can cast 4th level spells. As that is the only true big benefit that I can acquire from this, I think. At least that's how I see it, anyways. Skeletor should be in the back, for obvious reasons. Okay, there is a pile of skulls there for some items. Nothing too crazy. Okay, nothing there. But there is an item here on the cliffside. So quickly go grab that. It seems we didn't pick up Bismuth or the skeleton. So quickly go gather those two. Alright, what we got here? We've got just a random assortment of loot, nothing too crazy. Alright. I think that's the majority of what we needed to cover. But you never know. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, there's an item we noticed. Okay, we'll grab that real quick with Skeletor. Okay, that's an exit. We're not going to go there just yet because there is still some things to explore, I would imagine. Yeah, we can't go up there. So I guess the next best place now is to go that direction. If there's anything, which I don't think there is. Nope, but there is a way off the map, so we're just going to take that. There we go. Alright. That is another task covered and done. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright. From here, we've got the Ravaged Longhouse that we gotta cover, but I think Winter Sun is the more important part, so... Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to teleport to the lands of Yathwatch, I think. But not before we do some edicts here. Alright. We now have skeletons. We've got the Canobrous reinforcements from DREZEN. Their leader, Ramian, is waiting for us for that very case. Economy is fine. Yep, command's fine. We don't need to hunt down Mutiny because our morale's, like, skyrocketed. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, well, there's nothing too concerning that we need to cover. We're going to start by teleporting over to Terendarev's lair. We're then going to go to the Ravaged Longhouse, I think. Yeah, we'll teleport to the... Yeah, so... Either that or we go to Stone Maze Bastion. I think the Stone Maze Bastion's shorter, so... We're going to teleport to Stone Maze Bastion because I know there's going to be a more beneficial way to use my spells here. We're gonna go into Winter Sun here, while I have the chance. And let's see what this place has to offer us. Hey, we got our morbid Gibboleth. Ah, our minions come back from the past. God, it's been a while since I've had that creature, yeah. Now that I think about it, I'm going to have an interesting reaction with this creature over here, I think. Oh god, the lag. Yeah, no, we need to face this direction, I think. Oh. Yeah, no, we need to face this direction, I think. Here we go. Okay, but we should have a interesting situation at play here. But we'll see how things fare. Okay.
I'm up for an adventure.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. It's a bit laggy, but understandably so. Let's just face it this direction, because it's less lag there. Teacher, what happened to you? Calum gingerly touches Miamir's shoulders. You're nothing but skin and bone. You can barely stand upright. Come with me, you need rest. Rest. Seeds rest in the earth. Bones rest betwixt roots, covered in snow. We find rest in earth until spring. Until spring. Teacher. Calum calls to Miamir with pain in his voice. Do you remember me? It's me, Calum. Your student. I've come to bring you home. Calum. A spark of recognition flares in Miamir's crazed eyes. Calum, what are you doing here? This place is dangerous. Go. Bone like bark, like rock, like oath. A barely discernible whisper touches your mind. It sounds like the rustling of sand and ice. She belongs to this place, mortal. She will stay here. You will not have her. Leave her or kill her, and go on your way, or else you will stay here in her place. Hey, who's there? Come out, show yourself. You desire to know who I am. I will allow it. But this knowledge is not without cost. Oh no. A terrible figure, a petrified skeleton with branching thorns, seems to grow out from the ground in front of you. Mortals, be gone from this place. She is mine. Leave her to me. Who are you? Cerebray. The sound of the word feels like ice in your ear, like you've just laid your heart's head on a frozen tombstone. I was a druid in old Socorus, long, long ago, before the surviving magic users brought disaster upon themselves. While this land was alive, I protected it with my life. When the time came for it to die, I followed it into death. The smooth, gleaming white stones in the skull-eye sockets are fixed on the petrified tree. Our forest held secrets, ancient sacred truths. The demons brought fire. Flesh and wood burn as well as each other, but stone does not burn. We turned our trees to stone and stood next to them as stone guardians.
Why do you say that Mia belongs to this place? The insolent, foolish mortal came here seeking the secrets of the old forest. Well, I allowed her to glimpse at them. But these secrets come at a cost. To preserve them, to escape the fire in this embrace of stone, we paid with our lives and souls. It's only fair that she should pay the same price. You are mistaken, dead one. It is you who belongs to me. A motionless, polished white stone shine in sear-brazed eye sockets. But you think you can see the monster's horror in the stone's smooth surface, as you inexorably reach with an unseen hand towards its soul. The skeleton gives a howl of terror, and the branches of the petrified tree groan in unison. Your body greedily absorbs the tree's power. The hardness of the dead tree, unbent by time, flows into your flesh and bones, suffusing them with unshakable fortitude. When you finish, the dead guardian crumbles to dust. And there we go. Land's dark moans, wind's grey songs. Muttering something indecipherable, Mia drops to her knees before the sear-embraced dust, grasping handsful of it, and pouring it from one hand to the other. Teacher, wake up! I'm begging you, remember who you are. The woman becomes absorbed in her own musings, and then raises her slightly clearer gaze to claim. I am Mia. I was looking for the knowledge of the druids so that I could... I think there was a war. Yes. We were at war with someone, and this knowledge, these secrets... Briars and thistles, bone and bark, this knowledge... She looks away. I discovered something important, but I can't remember what. Caleb, my best student. I will tell you what I learned. Later, when I remember it, I need to rest, but later. I will tell you, I will share, I will reveal. What do you think I should do with her? The nasty rumors were true. She really did abandon her post willingly. I'm sure she had noble intentions, but none of that matters now. Look at her, Commander. She's barely alive and she doesn't know who she is. Send her for treatment. When she regains her sanity, she can answer for her sins. Fine. She's not herself. We'll send her for the rear for healing. Just this once. Thank you, Commander. I hope she will regain her sanity. It seems we have picked up undead fortitude of some kind? Or so it says. Let's actually check what we actually got from that. Let's see. We should have gotten something new, I'm sure. Let's see. Alright. Reduce spellbook. Okay, yep, no, we don't need that. Oracle proficiencies, no. Nature's Whispers, we already got that. Hard to kill, enduring, okay. I think it's just a set of words, but I'm not 100% certain. Did we get a new feat, potentially? I don't think we did. No. Actually, hold on, let's see. We are still half-elf, so nothing really changed about our character. I don't see anything that ultimately changed what we are. We do have damage reduction of adamantine and magic. Melee. I think the damage reduction is what we got. But I think that's because of
stone skin, not anything else. We are immune to negative energy, though, apparently, which is interesting. Hold on, let's see. Mythic. We didn't pick up anything too crazy. Am I sure that's all we got? Wait, Master of All. How did I become a master? Wait, what? Hold on. Some half-elves spend all their time getting new knowledge and skills, becoming masters of all. The hell is that? We are 12... Alright, so that's 12, 13. How did we become a master of all? Wait, what? The hell is that? Wait, 8, 12, 13... Hold on, what is this Master of All class that I've somehow picked up? Hold on. Okay, Arcane Trickster, okay, Oracle, oh, Rogue, Master of All, that would explain it. Okay, never mind. That's how it is, okay. I don't think there's anything truly beneficial that I got. I guess I just got a bunch of experience. At least that's what I think happened here. I don't know. But hey, we got the fight done, and yeah, we got some loot out of it. What's this? We got a quarterstaff, a +2 corrosive quarterstaff. We got +4 hide armor. We got the Shapeshifter's Helm, which grants a +2 bonus to AC while in wild shape. It also grants an additional use of wild shape, if the wearer has the class ability. We're definitely giving the Shapeshifter Helm to Beastman, I think. Yeah, we're definitely giving it to Beastman, I think.
Adventures await.
We'll move those back. There we go. Move you there. There we go. Alright, we are currently not in beast form with beast... Oh, no, wait, we are, actually. So we want to transform back. Now. Price in Descending Order. Now, if I remove the Headband of Inspired Wisdom being the problem, I will not be able to benefit from the AC. Yeah, my base value of Wisdom is actually low, so it's not the best choice for me right now. Even though it's such a good item, I can't benefit from it. That sucks. Can I benefit from it with shape? No, it's wild shape specific. Okay, so Beastman, while it's a nice helm, I really wish I could wield it, but unfortunately that's not something I'm able to do. Alright, I'm going to take a small break for now, but I will be back in a short 5 minutes. I just need to do something real quick, and I will be back with you guys shortly. See you guys in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. I didn't have to do too much, so it's not that big deal. Alright. Well, I guess with that then, is there anything we can wield here? I really wish we could wield some more things, but we don't have that luxury, honestly. Let's give the headband... Yeah, let's give that to Triclops, I suppose, the helmet. Because we did want to do that with the helmet. We are definitely going to give Beastman this Shapeshifter helm, but we need to give him something that's going to increase his wisdom in another way. So we need to get him something that's going to increase his wisdom that doesn't inherently require something with, you know, a head slot. I think there's, like, armor that can be done to that, but I'm not 100% certain. There are ways of going about it, though. There are ways. Well, I'll just have to find the way that we're looking for, basically. But, hey, we should be fine. We will definitely be keeping the Shapeshifter helm, though. That's for certain. Okay, Beastman, we're gonna swap you back into bear form. Nope, bear form. There you go. Alright, off we go. We are off to escape this area. Shouldn't be too hard. Alright, off you go, my guy. Alright, come on, you guys. Haste, haste, haste. Zoom. They're taking their time, that's for sure. Ah, well. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. You guys here yet? You're slowly getting there. Yeah. That wasn't... Yeah, that fight basically ended in nothing happening. But hey, that's good. I was worried I was going to have to fight, but thankfully that's not the case. Good. Alright, let's go to the area exit now. And let's go dip. Okay, Primitive Arcer, we don't need to go there. I guess we go to the Ravaged Longhouse here. I mean, I see no reason to go anywhere else, so... Actually, hold on, let's see. Maybe there are other things we can do. We need to wait for Queen Golfrey. Okay, we don't need to solve that. We've solved the Wayward. Middle game requires us to maximize all Crusader stats. Everything else is more so just secondary. So, yeah, no, we just need to go down here. Alright, which is faster? Going... No, we want to go straight here. There you go. We then go to the Ravaged Longhouse here. We've lost all our buffs, but that's fine. We can simply benefit from anything else that we come across, but I digress. Let's save here. I'm assuming that we're going to run into a fight, but you never know. I guess we'll see, won't we? I predict that we're going to run into something and we're going to have to reload. Ah! Death Gazes, Chaos. Okay, we're going to... Oh! Negative levels in abundance. Okay, that's probably going to get us a reload in general. Okay, Skeletor, we want you to go with an AoE here. Yeah, negative energy, AoE. Bada boom. Fire. Another fire boom. More fire. Okay, the unhallowed Bodok, yeah. Alright, we're taking some damage, but we've managed to clear out the enemies there. Anything else that we need to worry about? Oh my god, yeah, that's a lot. Okay, we might have to rest here. Or even reload. I'm tempted to reload. Not gonna lie. Let's just peruse the area real quick. We should be fine. Honestly, a rest would have done it. Ah, well. It's fine. Grab that. Yeah, I think we defeated everything here. I'm 100% certain we did. Yeah, no, all the dangers around here basically perished. Okay. There's this, the crate, and then there's the building here. There's the knowledge checks that we can do. How's our stats, actually? Let's figure that out first, because we did take some negative levels, I do believe. 3, 6, 10, 0, 0. Skeleton took none. Okay, so that's not that bad. Okay, I can actually tolerate that. Let's use some ways to get rid of those negative levels. There we go. Actually, you know what? No, let's load. I think we're gonna load. We're going to take a rest here, and then we're just going to get the negative level prevention, period. Yeah, let's get negative level prevention. And we might as well buff here, because why not? Let's get a rest here. Alright, everybody gather up. Yeah, we just stick with the cheese crostata. Why not? Let's load, because I want to get the cheese crostata success. Naturally. Besides, we don't want to lose out on the ritual after all, so all the more reason to prep for it. Alright, everybody gather.
I require rest.
Okay. We fail to weaken the impact of corruption. It is a DC 32. Good gravy. I wasn't expecting it to be that bad, but that's fine. Alright, well, let's buff up, I guess? Alright, let's give everybody their just dues on buffs. Okay. Alright. You know, now that I think about it, I could just give the wisdom to Beastman, and then he has the helmet. That would allow him to cast his spells, wouldn't it? Although he will lose the spells ahead of time, though, won't he? So that is something to consider as we're going along. Okay. I think that's one of the few flaws there. Okay. We'll go Eagle Splendor on skill. Well, actually, we don't need it on... Well, do we need it on Skeletor? No, he has the Broken Trickster, so he doesn't need that. Okay, who has... Okay, so we got Alright, Charisma 13, 8, 14... I guess we could increase Trapjaw's Charisma, because that would increase his Intimidate, I believe. But anything goes, really. I guess I could always just give the buffs to... Yeah, let's... I could have just give it to Merman. Nah, let's give it to Trapjaw. Let's give him that. We'll go with the Wisdom buff to Merman. Okay, we are going to go Barkskin. We want to align weapons good for everybody specifically. Okay. Bismuth and Executioner. Delay poison. Energy resists. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, elements. Here we go. Alright, bubble. Bubble. We shouldn't need True Seeing, but I'll cast it anyways because we do have the dust for it. We'll Archon Aura. Angelic Aspects. Okay. Now we do the Bark Skin for everybody. At least for the ones going into melee, I should say. Alright, Feather Step Mass. Alright. Magic Fang. Okay, and Magic Fang for Bismuth. Freedom Movement comes in. Okay. Skeletal Executioner. Echolocation. Beef up everybody. Legendary Proportions. Alright, we give everybody Cat's Grace and Bull Strength. We give ourselves Raptor Stance. And we turn into a bear. Man, it's tedious doing this, but it needs to be done. Alright, Evelyn, we're actually going to leave you to quickly buff real quick. With Mage Armor. Triclops, you're going to be responsible for beefing up Beastman. Yourself. And Bismuth. Give you a shield buff. We'll give you Expeditious Retreat. We'll give you Mirror Image. And then transform you. There we go. We can do greater invisibility if need be. We've got enlarged person mass as a group if need be. We've got greater magic weapon on a standby, should we want it. We can also do resist energy for ourselves if need be, which is not that big a concern. Invisibility is tempting, but not necessary. Greater magic weapon we will address with Skeletor. Okay, so their abilities are done. Now to start permeating the rest of the buffs. Okay. Find traps. Okay, Beastman, Triclops, Trapjaw. Not Skeletor, we want the Skeletal Executioner. There we go. Alright, we now do Legendary Proportions on... Alright, well, Merman has Legendary... Okay, yeah, we just need 2 castings. So we're going to do one on Triclops, one on Trapjaw, and I guess we will do one on Bismuth. There we go. Now, Death Ward is going to be vital for everybody. Okay, Death Ward goes on him. Okay. Now, Merman. Yep, we got one for Beastman. Now for Triclops. Trapjaw next. Evelyn. And finally, Skeletor. Everybody who hasn't been buffed will get buffed now. Oh. Yep. We'll buff Evelyn. We want to buff Skeletor next, and we will buff Bismuth last. There we go. Nice. Now we say... Well, actually, no. Before we do that, we still got Skeletor's buffs. Okay, Mage Armor. We've already got that. We'll do Expeditious Retreat here. Alright. Remove Fear. Mirror image. Let's give it to every melee user. The blur, that is. Okay, Skeletal Executioner gets the next one, as does Bismuth. Alright, we want to bless Merman's weapon. We then want to do the same for Trapjaw. And we'll do the same for the Skeletal Executioner, which is going to have a +3, I think, currently. It's not a lot, but it will do. Alright, we'll do Protection from Arrows Communal. We will do Deny Death on Merman. Bone Shield. And False Grace. Done. That will have to do 4 buffs. And we will save and start moving out. We'll let Merman take the brunt of whatever's going to happen here. And we're just going to move him straight in.
Watch out for trouble.
What's going on here? Oh, because it's not nighttime, they don't actually show. That would explain a lot. We'll start by saving here. We'll do an athletics here. Parkour. Parkour. Alright, that's basically 5k experience, just straight up, off the bat. Grab the loot here. What else is there? This box here we'll grab. There we go. Grab the loot here. Nice. Okay, we got loot here. Okay, nothing there. Okay. Before we go in, we're going to grab the loot here. Yoink. There is the descent into the well that we can take, if we so desire. Shouldn't need to. But we will if we need to. You know what, I might as well, why not? Let's save. And let's descend into the well, just for the experience. We succeeded. And thus we get the plates here. And now we got sneaky unhollowed blocks. Whatever those are. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay, we got something here. Alright. Anything here? Bones, which leave meteor dust. Alright, Merman is going to take the lead here. Alright, we want Bismuth to back off. Let Merman take the brunt. And thankfully, Death Gaze is not going to affect us. So, we should be fine. Haha! Let them come at full force. Yeah, they stand no chance.
Move out.
Okay, we got loot here. Cold iron is going to be nice. I assume that's going to lead into something. There is a bit of an entrance here. Bismuth, we want you to back off. We'll let Merman take... we'll let Merman take the brunt. Yep, we'll back you off. There we go. Alright, they're attacking, getting nowhere with their results. That's good. Okay. Let's get Merman going. Okay, off we go. What's here? We've got some loot here. We'll pick that chest with our dragon, Triclops. And we've got On the Brink of Death. On the Brink of Death, whenever a wearer is below 50 HP, each attack against the wearer has the chance to reflect damage dealt. The enemy must pass a reflex saving throw or suffer the attack. Okay, so basically if somebody attacks and they are attacking him while... they're attacking them while they're 50 HP or below, that's basically just going to redirect the attack back on them. It doesn't specify how much of a chance there is, though, which is a bit of an irk, but eh. I mean, it could be worse, right? Alright, with that, though, we've cleansed the basement here. And now we just need to go outside. In the room, we've got nothing too crazy, so we'll leave that alone.
You follow.
Alright, I think that's it then. Yes, we could technically wait here and get the other fights, but I don't think there's actually any other fights. Although I guess I could wait and make a save here and wait 12 hours, wouldn't I? What time is it? Let's spend some time skipping time. It is currently 12, so if we wait... let's wait 10 hours. Let's see how that fares. And we'll see if it yields some results. Does it? No. Okay, let's go back and let's wait a bit longer. I'll give it 2 more hours, or I guess 1 more hour, why not? There we go. Is there any fights here? There is, in fact, not. Okay, yeah, let's load. Had a feeling that was the case, but you never know. It never hurts to check. Okay. Well, let's gather everybody and let's go. To the area exit we go. Alright, that's the Ravaged Longhouse. And the only other thing is the Bones in a Pool of Mud, which is a Regent spot, which we don't need. There's also one other reagent spot, which is over here. The Primitive Altar. That's only going to provide us reagents, though. But everything else is basically done. Alright, let's check the military. How's that going? Military is doing perfectly fine, as is. We are going to... actually, hold on. Yeah, no, let's teleport back. Yeah, so we're going to teleport back. We're going to teleport back to DREZEN. I guess we just wait. Military-wise, we're perfectly fine. Let's see. We can't do any search for mercenaries. Sadly, but yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's skip a day then. Let's go into kingdom building, yeah. Oh, the arrival of Canoperous reinforcements. Let's go there. There we go. Hello, Aqueduct. I'm doing quite well. Just going through Wrath of the Righteous. Trying to get to that point where we're finally going into the underground of the city and deal with those demons threats. We've also been doing some other things, offhandedly. Nothing too crazy, though. What good fortune, Commander.
The golden-curled Azamok greets you with an elegant bow. I knew that fate would bring us together again, and the time could not have been better. You see, after the untimely death of old Holrun, may his soul find its well-deserved rest, the Queen named me the new prelate of Canopus, and she recently tasked me with bringing reinforcements to DREZEN. A complement of excellent fighters who are ready to do their fair share to rid the world of demons. It's the army, Raymond. Well, nah. How are things in Canopus? Quite uncheerful, I'm afraid. Rebuilding work is happening at pace, but most of the city still lies in ruins. Only a handful of the population have remained in the city. It has turned from a thriving hub into a military garrison. But I still hold out hope that one day that unfortunate city will finally enjoy the peaceful life it has so long deserved. Ah, Atomic Heart. I've heard good reviews about it. I am tempted to touch on it, but there is the problem of it being mature content. I'm not sure if there's a filter or not, so I'm just not going to risk it and not touch it. I'll probably do that as a personal thing. Are you returning to Canopus now? Not a chance. Canopus is insufferably dull these days. Noisy and dusty building work, marching soldiers, light-fingered suppliers. No, 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 I shall remain here where history is being made. Where dreams of freedom from the demon's yoke are at last coming true. Yeah. I just want to be careful because naturally it's going to cause some strife if I'm not careful with streaming such things. Thank you for the reinforcements. Until next time. I understand that you're busy. Find me if you'd like to speak to me again. I'll be around. Okay, well, we don't need to speak with him in any inherent means, I don't think. So really all we gotta do is just manage Crusader affairs at this point. Alright, let's see. We don't have any decrees that we need to cover. We're not doing the Xanthiders experiments, period. Alright, let's just enchant the dope. Alright, enchant a new wicked dope. We can either banish the dope, which gives us a +2 quarterstaff, and whenever you don't have full HP, anytime you cast a spell on an ally, you gain fast healing 5 for D3 of rounds. Or we can go with Plague of Madness. Whenever you cast a spell 3 times in a row, your next spell becomes empowered, as though using Empower spell feat, and Maximize, as though using Maximize feats. I am not sure why people think that, but that's a very select few, I would imagine. I think we're going to distill the dope, so we'll get a Plague of Madness. That way we can empower and maximize if we cast the same spell 3 times. That'd be a very great sorcerer or witch spell. We could also banish the dope if we wanted, and we can get fast healing 5 for D3 of rounds, but nah, I think distilling the dope is more fun. 500k a select few. Okay, that's a concerning amount. Some practitioners of the Green Faith are convinced that the plague druid Selma was right in his delirious epiphanies. With the permission of the commander, they pronounced their prayers over his relic to impregnate it with their strength and faith. Yeah, I have no idea what they're doing then. It's kind of weird, not gonna lie. Okay, we are going to enchant the Altar of the Furt Retriever, so we'll do that next. Okay. Others, yeah, we'll just skip days at this point.
until things happen. Oh, the fort lands of Yath Wash have been besieged by an enemy. Okay, let's go to the campaign. We can recruit enemies or allies now. Okay, we're gonna move over to Crusader Army 7 here. Actually, hold on. We're gonna start by recruiting these guys here. There we go. Okay, we don't need to recruit those, but we will recruit some people here. Okay, we'll start by going with the people that are going to go down. So we want these guys to go down south. We want these guys to go north. The mongrel fighters are going to go down south. We should probably get both groups. We're then going to make another army here. Apparently there's 4 groups here in this particular one. Okay, we're gonna make a... I guess we make a new unit here. Okay, hold on. Let's organize this group first. Okay, let's see. So we got paladins, we got inquisitors, we've got conscripts and marksmen. Okay, so conscripts are gonna go there. Marksmen are gonna be going the north route. Inquisitors are the same. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand myself. Okay, so this group is going to be marching over to the south. So we're going to get them going. This group is going to be going south, naturally. We're going to split them off at the pass, though. Okay, this group is perfectly fine where it is. This group... Well, let's see. Let's see defense. Let's see. Defense squad. Sorcerers are there. Marksmen are there. And we need mounted units there as well as rangers. But nothing really sticks out there. How about advanced squadron? We need clerics in that route. But otherwise, nothing too special comes here. Okay, can we be a tier 7 group? I think I need Advanced Squadron 1. Well, I guess I can try Advanced Squadron 2, but I don't think I'm going to get the luxury to beat these guys. Alright, let's try it. We'll save and we'll get the Advanced Squadron 2 going in on this. Last thing we want is Lions of Yathwatch to be destroyed. Okay, let's see. I guess we can start with Siphoning Time. That will reduce the AC amount of... Well, that will reduce their ability to move. Okay, we are left with... Yeah, no, that's a lot of cultists. I don't think we're going to be able to... Let's actually load that, actually. It's a lot of units. It doesn't, but then again, most TikToks or... I will say this. When in regards to TikTok specifically, you're dealing with groups of people that are just in it for the short videos more than anything, right? So you're not going to be seeing massive changes, basically. Okay. We're going to wait. And wait. There we go. Okay, we can get 50 or 5 to 47. We can get 12 to 17. I guess we'll do this. There we go, that'll get a few there. Okay, we are going to attack the cultist group here. Okay, we are gonna go for these. The mongrels are going nuts. Alright, let's have the angels take the brunt here. There we go. Gonna have another... Well, I guess we'll do siphon time here. There we go. That's going to give us a hasted boost and reduction on them. Reduce the number of units they're attacking here significantly. There we go. Requiring a bit of tactics and a bit of resources, but that's fine. Alright, we are losing significant amounts of resources here. Okay, we can go for 6 units and 7... Or we'll go for the cultists here. Okay. We can either heal 12 to 13 fighters, or we can heal ourselves for 1. I think we're going to heal the mongrel fighters here. Ow. Okay. We attack these guys here. We'll attack these guys. There we go. Losing out on some significant units. We'll do a self-heal. Okay, we're going to get rid of these cultists here. That's 1. Get rid of these guys. 43. Alright, that's 1 kill. Nice. We now go for the cultist fighters, because they seem like the more dominant threats. We're going to go for the heal on the mongrel fighters here. Okay, we can't do any damage, but that's fine. We're going to go full defense here. We're going to start flanking these guys. There we go. Alright, we're going to go full defense on these guys. So we're going to lose our cavalry, I think. But that's important that we just keep on the defensive here. We're going to keep flanking these guys. Yeah. Most edits can be clean. It just depends how you use them at the end of the day. Okay, we keep on to the total defense while we wait for these guys to just whittle down. Ah, morale's really coming in clutch here. Okay, total defense, keep going. Alright, mongrels, keep it going. Alright. We're still using units, but we're slowly whittling down the forces, which is the important bit. Okay, down to 37. Okay, 28. Keep on the total defense train. Okay, 26. Oh man, our units are whittling down, but we're slowly reaching that point where we're just destroying them. Keep on to total defense duty. Alright, that's 1. That's 2, and... Alright, we're reaching that point where... Alright, let's attack here. Done. Now we can start dealing with the demons here. Okay, gonna attack here. Okay, now they're gonna start attacking there. Alright, we can drop the pretense of defense there and just go for full offense here. There we go. We just need to keep demolishing their forces. Why are you sad, Aqueducts? Okay, that's 24 units. I mean, to be fair, you shouldn't be making alt accounts to begin with, going by Twitch's terms and service, right? It's not really acceptable. Okay, that's another attack there. Okay, we might get a kill there, which we didn't. Okay, and Aqueduct. Okay, surprisingly we might win this. It's just a close fight at this point. Yeah, it's just coming down to numbers at this point. Okay, 2 to 3, there we go. Another kill. Alright, we're slowly whittling him down. Okay, 2 to 3. Down to 8. Alright, come on. Down to 6, perfect. We're reducing it down. There's another that brings it down to 5. Okay, we're reducing the HP down to potential 4. Alright. Alright, there's 2. We're almost there. We're almost done with them. Alright, that's nearly a kill. Alright, this should be the wrap-up for them. That's 1. Boop, boop, and done. That took a lot of resources, but we managed to get everything done. Out of every unit we lost, we only recovered 2 of the cavalry and 2 mongrels out of their group, unfortunately. But we do get some levels because that was a level 1 commander, I believe. So we should be getting a lot of resources there. As for armies, there is another demon army coming down south, which is actually much more tolerable, I believe. Advanced Squadron 2, as a result, though, gets a few abilities. We've got 2 hospitals, which gives a 10% infirmary size. Okay, we can choose to Bless, Scorching Ray, Shield of Faith, or Bane. Naturally, Scorching Ray is the best choice. We can level up yet again. We are going to definitely be grabbing Spellcraft to increase the damage of our abilities. Or our spells, I should say. Then we level up again. And we are actually going to take Cure Wounds. That's going to help us in the long run. Because we're not using any undead in this army. Okay, Advanced Squadron 3 is actually going to be the one to make the move here. Specifically. We want them to take the initiative here. Okay, this group is going to march across here. Okay, we've got conscripts, which is not going to help us. Let's see, we've got some units here. We need to split them up. Take you out. You are going to go over to the defensive squadron here. There we go. Alright, this group we keep stationary. This group is going to march up and join our group here. Actually, no, we need them over here into the Crusader army here. There we go. We're nearly at 1,200. That's a lot. That, I guess that is true, but still not kosher. Okay, we've got... Oh, we still got some skeleton sharpshooters as well, so we'll just tack those into the group as well. Why not? Okay, we can recruit some more units, so we'll do that. Let's see. Okay, we're going to start with the shield bearers. Get them in. Okay. Alright, we get another unit group here. We get the hedge knights. And we get the sorcerers. Do I want another group of sorcerers? Yeah, let's expend some extra gold just to get some more sorcerers. Okay. Now let's see. Who do we want? We want to get the shield bearers in on this, so this is a three-way group that's going to be dedicated to going this direction. We want them to unite with groups. Now let's recruit some clerics. Alright, we recruit a bunch, why not? Man, that's a lot of units that we have to cover, but it's necessary to upgrade the militant army. Okay, Advanced Squadron 3 has the clerics, so we need to send those over. There we go. Do I have enough movement to actually get to Demon Army 6 here? I will try. Let's see. No. Okay, so let's load that. I need to push back a little bit, I think. Okay, so Advanced Squadron here is going to move back. We want Advanced Squadron 3 here to maintain a position here. Alright. Okay, that armies, that's fine, okay. Okay, so we got those covered, we got these guys covered. Alright, let's go over these squadrons and see what we got. So, got those, got these. Okay, defensive squadron is not too crazy. Defensive squadron 2 requires those, okay. Yeah, we haven't got really anybody for these armies, so I'm probably going to have to make another advanced squadron and then another defense squadron, I think. If I really want to go and pursue that, but for now, we don't need to. It is a right mess with the organization, though, I must admit. But that's fine. It just means we got a ton of armies and a ton of excess units that we can utilize on a whim. We're gonna save here, and let's go get ready for the fight. Alright, first let's start with the campaigning stuff. Okay, skeletons. We want to keep them going. Alright. This army is going to continue to here. Alright. All three armies are actually over here, actually, so we just need to send the armies that need to go where they're supposed to, there. We're going to go quickly to Lands of Yath Watch here. There we go. We merged you into here, so that way your units are back up. What do you think of the Battle Pass of Life would have in it? A mix of good things and bad things. I'm not going to elaborate on what, but it's not going to be good, it's not going to be bad either, I would imagine. It's going to be a mixed bag, like a loot box. Or a loot crate, as you would. Okay, so we want to go over here. And we're going to start making our way over... Hold on. Okay, so... This army is going to go this direction, I think. Yep, we get this army going here. We can then put in the knights here. And then all we gotta do is march over to Defense Squadron 1. which is over here. Alright, we march these guys over to where they will unite with this group here, which they will add support and make it a bit more fair of a fight. As fair as it can be, anyways. Okay, let's see. We've got these guys. Alright, the archers here are gonna march their way over to the fortress of DREZEN. There we go. Then we'll toss them in here. We've got a ton of archers for Baroness Gunther here. She is going to be very specialized in archery combat, I would assume. Okay, let's see how recruitment's doing. That's good. How is our recruitment, actually? Oh, we just have enough to actually rank up, even. Collaborated Crusaders. A Chilaxian lord with an escort of battle slaves wishes to join the crusade, but many crusaders loathe slavery. They are asking the commander to free the thralls and banish the outlander. Okay, we can either buy and free the slaves, which increases morale by 25, but it deducts 2,000 finance. We can accept the new troops and get battle slaves. Or we can freeze the slaves by force, which Crusader morale increases by 25, and it will deduct 1,000 diplomacy. So it's a choice between being good, being lawful, or chaotic. I think freeing the slaves by force is the right choice here. But it will reduce diplomacy. Okay, diplomacy would be reduced, but we've got so much of it, actually. You know what? A small sacrifice to diplomacy is a small price to pay for freeing slaves by force. Alright. Chaotic. The slaver was shamed and banished, and his slaves were given freedom. The soldiers admire the commander's decision, but the relations with Cheliax have been soured. For obvious reasons, yes. It'd be hard to control the game of life, but I mean, there's always options to try, that's for sure. Alright, now it's time for the Advanced Squadron 3 to get in some blood. We will save here. And if I recall correctly, yep, their armies are in the middle there. So, yeah, we're gonna have to prepare. Let's actually... Yeah, let's bulk up here. Hold on. Clerics have 90, Spearmen have that, so we'll go like this, I guess. There we go. Alright. Save. Let's engage the demon army. I don't think anybody's going to discover the lore of literally life. That's just going to be a bit too much. Okay, we can go with the charge formation to get increased speed if necessary. But I don't think that's the way to go. Let's see. I assume these guys count as infantry, so... Yeah, no, these guys count as infantry, so we're going to go with the infantry buff here. Oh, actually, that doesn't count for these guys? Oh. Okay, so apparently dispersal of forces only counts to spearmen here, because they count as infantry. So wait, do these guys count as cavalry? Hold on. Let's load. Or are they counted as spellcasters? The reason China gets so much lore is strictly due to the fact that they have been preserving their history. Okay, we can do charge formation, but we don't need that. We'll try cavalry here. Okay, cavalry doesn't work. Okay, so literally the only buff I can get there is... the only buff I can get is something I can't actually do. Well, yeah, it's literally the only buff is the infantry. Okay, I can expend 16 energy if I really want to. I think we'll go for the energy here. There we go. That'll give us some haste, and that'll reduce their chance to attack us. We can't go over there for some reason. We can't attack them, but we can certainly attack here. Oh. I see. Let's hold off for now. We're gonna aim for you. And go here. And we're gonna start attacking you guys. There we go. Okay, our clerics are suffering, but that's fine. We can get in a charge or attack here. Let's get some sneaky attacks in on the Brimmerarks, I suppose, because they are going to be the most dangerous here. Okay, we are going to want to go Dispersal of Forces Infantry here. At least give a buff to our Spearmen. Alright, let's start wailing on these guys. Alright, Brimmerarks are suffering significant damage. We're going to do a lay on hand self and start harassing these skiers like so. There we go. Alright, they're going to try and do that, naturally, but that's not going to help them. We'll do the natural bow and arrow thing. Get a 0 out of 4. 2 is fine. Alright, let's whittle down the forces of Brimmerarks real quick. There we go, we got our units back. Stab these guys. Keep going. Alright, clerics get a heal on themselves. Brimmerarks go in. Alright, they're down to 13. That should be fine. Okay, we can start whittling down the shears, I think. We're gonna keep going on the Brimmerarks here. There we go. We'll attack these guys, like so. We'll attack here. There we go. Now we attack the demon here. And they won't be able to do much. So, heal, attack, and then we just start harassing these guys completely. Should be a simple means of combat. We're gonna move the clerics out of the way. Just go on full defensive mode. And we're just gonna start harassing these guys. They won't be able to outsource us in damage, so we just need to make sure our clerics are avoiding it. Combat, I mean. Okay. That brings us to 39 here. We hold on to clerics. Keep just wailing on these guys, because the vampires are just going to out-heal these guys. Okay. Yep. Recovery is powerful. And to think the skeletons and zombies are going to have this ability. Oh god. Oh yeah, now I think about it, the skeletons and zombies get this ability. Oh god, that's scary. Oh god, they have vampire abilities. That's insane, now I think about it. Yeah, no, that's just a replenishing army. Oh my god. Especially with the morale buff, that's just going to keep going and going and going. Oof. Alright, I think it's high time the clerics get involved. Whoop. Yeah, they can't stop it now. Yeah, they can attack the clerics, but that's not going to do them anything, so... Yep. Just demolish their forces, I guess. Boom. Done. We lose all that mana, but we do win the fight, and we get 2 levels out of it, I think. And we get our clerics back. So that's a plus. The fight was well worth it. And we've got the arrival of Queen Galfrey. Oh boy. Lovely. Alright, first let's go into campaign first. Because I want to see that group level up. Here we go. Okay, we got a choice between close combat training or crushing offense, which gives a +1 bonus to attack per level of the feat, or all infantry units getting a +2 to its AC, attack, and damage. Okay, well, the vampires don't count as infantry, but the crushing offense will give a bonus to attack per level of the feat. Mobile hospital is also an option, but... I'm gonna go for crushing offense here, this time. That way everybody's given a +1 to attack. We can go for another offense training, or we can go Master of Maneuvers. I'm gonna go with Master of Maneuvers, just to increase the number of units we can have in a given squad. That way we have a reason to send out another group of units. We're going to send out the conscripts, actually, for this particular situation. Zombies, they're there, I suppose. But the conscripts are going to make their way over to Unite. It's a lot of units, but it makes sense. Alright, well, let's save and let's see what Galfrey has to say to us. We, of course, can do some waiting time, because I am going to need to wait a day, but we should be able to engage without too much trouble. Oh, hello.
Greetings to the leader of my Crusader host.
Queen Galfrey of Mendev meets your gaze. Her eyes are bright and clear, and her voice rings out with solemn triumph.
I must admit, I was astounded by what happened to the Sword of Valor under the influence of your power. After arriving, my first concern was to visit the relic and pray before my goddess's banner, only to discover that it was no longer her banner. However, we have more pressing matters to discuss at present.
The Queen pauses as she says this.
I received regular reports about the course of your activities, and I wish to take a moment to publicly thank you, Knight Commander. Your victories as a military commander are undeniable and will not be forgotten.
At least I'm fighting in the vanguard and not commanding in the comfort from the rear.
No doubt you can successfully lead your forces from the vanguard.
Galfrey's eyes narrow slightly, but her voice remains serene.
We will discuss future plans and military objectives later. Now, for the main purpose of my visit. The Hand of the Inheritor summoned me here. He believes that you will require my help when you attack the Midnight FANE. A Demon Lord temple virtually on top of a Crusader stronghold. No one could have predicted it. The sooner we bring it down, the better.
The Queen squeezes the bridge of her nose between her thumb and forefinger, seemingly lost in thought. You must consider the attack on the Midnight FANE to be extremely important, since it warranted a personal visit.
Of course. We reclaimed DREZEN. This is a significant achievement for the Fifth Crusade. It was the moment when we proved that we could win.
The Queen hesitates before answering.
But we must take the next step. We must capture a valuable asset of the enemy. The FANE is the ideal target, because it will allow us to eliminate the threat hanging over DREZEN and destroy a key outpost of the Abyssal armies in one foul swoop. That is why I am here, and why I shall be going on the attack with you.
What will your presence add to the assault on the FANE?
I don't wish to boast, Commander, but on my own I'm worth as much as a whole troop. Besides, I feel that I am needed here, and my blade has sat in its scabbard long enough.
What is happening in Mendev?
Calm. And by that I mean like the calm before the storm. We fended off an attack on Rosian, and since then, aside from a few skirmishes on the frontier, we have seen neither hide nor hair of any demons.
That is concerning.
There is good news as well. Word of the Fifth Crusade's victories is spreading far and wide, inspiring new volunteers to join our ranks. The Church of Iomedae has received a record number of donations, which are now being used to keep your forces fed and armed. We are growing stronger, and we have to believe that this newfound strength will be enough to win this war.
The Queen's clipped abrasive tone softened slightly. Would you like to attend my military and political council meetings?
No. I put you in charge of the Crusade, and therefore I must trust you. If you want my advice, ask Lady Kanomi. Her words are my own.
Oh, good. So I've been ignoring you this whole time. Good. Well, I've been managing so far without it, so here. Please take the Hand of the Covenant Inheritor. I no longer need it.
Let the Covenant's restoration into my hands be a good omen for this war. I thank you. I shall ask the priests to offer prayers for you, that Iomedae may send you strength and fortitude in the coming battles.
Inclining her head, the Queen reverently takes the relic from your hands. I need some more time to prepare before we go.
Give me a sign when you are ready.
Indeed. Alright, as you can tell, we've got Queen Golfer here now. But we do need to wait a few days because we still need to finish some edicts, but it's nothing too pressing in that manner. We just need to do a few things here and there, and we should be good. Mainly, we just need to get the Retriever done and a Bastion, but that's besides the point. We are going to save here for now, and we'll skip a few days before we're ready. Alright. The combat effectiveness of the Crusaders' armies has increased. The Military Council requests that the Crusade leader attend their meeting and receive an update report. Alright, we can get some skeletal creation going, so we might as well add to that. Always good to have more skeletons in the army, that's for sure. And it'll just take a few days for that, so let's close out and let's see the update report on the upgrades, I suppose. I'm sure we'll get a good military report out of it, and that should be the first set of upgrades we need for the military council. At least starting out. Commander, I'm glad to report that the reorganization of our army is practically complete. It's time for a counterattack. Korsmede has used his magic to erect a citadel, Storm's Peak, to the south of DREZEN to threaten us. We must destroy this fortress. But before we set out, I strongly advise that our officers are informed of the tactical approach we're going to follow on the battlefield from now on. Apart from good soldiers and generals, an army needs a doctrine that states how it intends to win future battles. Personally, I would support a cautious, balanced tactic of attrition, based on a defensive style of warfare. A decisive cavalry charge is the best tactic I know. The demons are bloodthirsty, but they're not too eager to die for their cause. If we were to daze them with a powerful strike and shake their confidence, they would choose running for their lives over a selfless stand. We cannot change the fact that our warriors lack demons' individual might. but our discipline and chain of command are superior. The best way to use it is to maintain a tight formation. We move the foot soldiers up front, withstand the enemy blows, then perform a quick and crushing counterattack. That is how the Taldan phalanx won their battles. That is how we will prevail as well. No matter what bright ideas the general has, no matter what strategies they may devise in advance, in a battle, a soldier must know how to react. If I were in a charge, I would give my officers freedom to act on their own initiative, instead of hammering particular tactics into their heads.
Your Uplander military lacks cunning. You prefer to fight head-on in situations that call for guile. I say we make use of diversions and sabotage in our tactics.
I want to know more about the Khazmerdez stronghold. Storm Peaks is a mountain fortress built by the demon's unholy magic. Khazmerdez chose the location for his base operations wisely. Not only is it well protected, it also provides convenient attack routes that threaten DREZEN. The most vicious battles, beasts are bred in the depths of the fortress, which has dungeons so vast they could hold an almost infinite number of captives. Why can't we use multiple tactics at once? To train the troops to follow a new tactic, we must drill into their heads, make them remember it better than their own names. If we try to teach our soldiers conflicting tactics, dissonance will inevitably ensue in the heat of battle. Alas, it's wiser to sacrifice a diversity of options in favor of uniformity of action. I want to hear the opinions of my advisors. Sela, isn't it rash to rely on a cavalry charge?
It's risky, but there are no cowards in our ranks, are there? Fighting demons is a dangerous business in general, but in my experience, only a swift and daring cavalry attack can strike real fear into the hearts of an enemy as reckless as demons.
An army of knights betting everything on a cavalry strike. Yeah, the demons will be amazed how varied and surprising our tactics are. Regil, how does the Taldan phalanx fight? First, they fight a tight infantry formation advances forward. It secures a foothold that threatens the enemy position, and awaits the inevitable attack. Upon meeting the first onslaught with a shield wall, the footmen dampen the movement of the breakthrough. Then, at the officer's command, launch their counteroffensive. After a short charge that tramples everyone that stands in their way, a gaping breach appears in the enemy ranks, and the offense turns into a rout. Winterdook narrows her eyes like an angry cat.
If someone tried that on me, I'd shoot their infantry down one by one for 50 paces away. I'd love to watch those armored shield oafs chase me, and my archers around the battlefield.
I'm not sure if we can make full use of the practices of the Taldan military. Although the phalanx certainly shows outstanding results, Taldor's infantry trains in fundamentality Taldor infantry trains in fundamentally different ways than our own. I'm afraid that blindly copying another nation's combat style won't yield us the benefits we seek. Greybor, is it wise to allow officers to make their own decisions? And as an acquaintance of mine, my colleague, used to serve a corporal in the Multhuli army. At some point, they went on a raid against the Nith army guerrilla warriors. They ran into an ambush, got shot to hell, and chased the enemy deep into the woods. Is it obvious yet that they were being baited? It was obvious to my acquaintance, too. So he tells his commanding officer, things are looking ugly. We gotta turn back. But the officer dug his heels in. Our orders were clear. Upon contact with a lightly armored unit, we are to give chase and dispatch them. Upon contact with a superior force, we are to contain it by forcing a fight, and then send for reinforcements. He recited that order to me word for word. He won't forget it till the day he dies. And that's what the generals and the captain had decided. You see, since the enemy had split their forces, we need to make a move within large units and crush the weak bands one by one. Looks solid on paper, but when you're out in the woods in the middle of the night, not so much. Anyways, When they did get ambushed by the enemy force and contained it by forcing a fight, only my acquaintance and his squad made it out alive. He put 2 and 2 together and figured that no reinforcements were going to make it in time, so he tried to break through. They ran through the woods for 6 days, with the enemy hot on their heels, but they survived. My acquaintance learned a lot from that battle, so he deserted immediately afterwards becoming an assassin. Much safer craft. The point is, no matter what we come up with, you never know how it's going to play out in an actual battle. And only those who are on the ground fighting can truly know the best thing to do. So I would trust your officers. I can't imagine your army is commanded by idiots. Give them free rein. Initiative is a dangerous weapon. There are situations where it can be useful, but in a large-scale battle, any display of free thinking, any leeway in interpreting orders, may disorganize the army and throw it into chaos. We should not be destroying the discipline of our troops with our own hands. Winterduck, how will your proposed tactics help us?
Whenever we go on a hunt knowing we're up against a mighty beast, we wouldn't rush in and get impaled on its fang like idiots. First, we'd find its source of drinking water, and throw in some poisonous grass that would sink to the bottom. Next, we'd hang bone rattles near its stem that would sway in the wind, disturbing its sleep. Only when the beast was exhausted would we ambush it, and cover its hide with 100 bleeding wounds. But even then, we didn't go for the kill. Only when the beast was so weakened by the pain and blood loss that it couldn't stand straight did we attack. That's what we should do now. Use every one of our most cunning, insidious tricks to drain our foe's strength before we face them head on.
Fight like bandits, relying on a contemplable ruses and dishonorable tactics? That's not how the army of Mendev fights, and we're proud of it. Captain Odon, can you win battles by staying on the defensive? History knows of virtually no prominent generals who disregarded defensive combat doctrine. There are times when letting the enemy break their teeth upon your army's formation is more advantageous than going on the offensive yourself. Perseverance oft-times besets valor.
You can't win a war by sitting on your hands, especially against the insurmountable forces of demons who keep pouring out the abyss. We must strive for victory. Live for it. That's the only way we'll put an end to them.
Alright, so be it. We can go with the charge battle and give cavalry a charge ability, which gives a bonus to speed, 20% bonus to damage for 1 round, and units receive a -2 to AC for 1 round. That's good if we're using cavalry. Alright, so the Taldan Phalanx, it gives us the charge ability for trainable infantry. We can give all cavalry and ranged units independence, which gives them a bonus to initiative. We can get our tactics and diversions. All infantry units gain the debilitating poison ability, which basically means the unit's next attack will poison the target and reduce its speed through 0 for 1 round. That is good if we want to immobilize the enemy, but it's not so good in the long term, because we don't really move a lot. The alternative is we go for Tough Feet, which gives us a +2 to disease and poison effects. Let's see. All cavalry ranged units get independent or initiative. Tough is basically a boost to saves on all units. Debilitating poison is tempting, but it's really not that good. If it did damage, then I would definitely take it. But it doesn't actually do anything for us, so... Alright, infantry rush... We don't really need to charge with our infantry. units gain a toughness feat, or we get the independence feat, which gives us initiative. Honestly, nothing really appeals to me, so I'm just going to go for the debilitating poison. I do have a feeling that it's just going to be, like, something that helps us in the long run. It won't be as effective, but at the very least... Well, actually, no, that's all infantry units that get it. Bugger it. We got a lot of infantry. Let's go sabotage tactics.
There's no such thing in war as too dirty a trick or too cheap a shot. The demons think they're masters of ignoble warfare?
Well, I believe the military council has reached a decision on all of the necessary reforms. All that's left is to put our army to the test. The Siege of Storm's Peak. This battle will show us the worth of all the work we've done. Captain Odon's voice quivers nervously on these last words, and, for an instant, his mask of composure cracks. Seeing you take notice, he shoots you up look a warning that says, "Not now." It seems he's not certain, because I didn't accept any of his tactics. But that's just how the cookie crumbles, I suppose. Okay, I thought we were going to get to the underground of the fortress, but I don't think we're going to be getting that luxury. Not anytime soon, anyways. Let's see, campaign, let's see. Oh, I guess that's the deemed army that we need to deal with. The lair. You know what? This is a perfect time to get the advanced squadron in. Let's save. And let's deal with it. Advanced squadron run. Advance. Purge the enemy. They're going to admirably try hard, but to no avail. Yeah, they really did a number on our units, but not by a long shot. They have no idea what they're going to be facing right now. Alright, we can go Scorching Ray here, get rid of some enemies. We're going to go with the Order Do here first. There we go. We're going to deal with... Let's deal with the Dreknari first. Boom. The skeletons come next. We are going to deal with the Babaus here, with the archers. Alright, I guess we go for the attack here. Boop. Go for the attack here. There we go. Skeletons are going to deal with the Vivisector Swarm here. Ow, fire. Ow, damage. Alright, we're going to deal with the... Let's deal with the Marilus here. There we go. That way we got our archers back. Now we can deal with the Balors. Now we can deal with the Vivisector Swarm here. We will deal with the Oxmoxis here. Yeah, we're just gonna continue assaulting them from this side. Oh, we're not even doing damage to them. Okay, well, we'll deal with the Swarm here. There we go. Took some damage, but that's fine. Now I guess we just Scorching Ray the Oxmosis is there. There we go. Done. We got all of our forces back. And we got some experience for our troubles. The fight is done. That is the important part. The errand is complete. And quite efficiently, note to boot. That's quite good. Little too eager to say the killing of demons under the city, though.
I'm probably going to have to wrap it up soon, but not just yet. Alright, let's see. What do we need to do now? Let's see. On the cusp of the abyss, we just need to meet with the queen and solve that. But we've liberated the region for the middle game, so that's good. Okay. Before we go anywhere, we're going to try and... Well, do we need to talk with anybody? Not really. Alright, I think it's high time we save here, and we're just going to talk with the queen, and let's go.
Well, are you ready?
I'm ready. Well, actually, hold on.
Give me a...
Oh, we leveled up, actually. Hold on. Cool. Well, we leveled up before the fight, so that's good. We can get Arcane Trickster 9. We'll boost up Persuasion and use Magic Device. Now we get a choice of what we're going to do. We're going to go with Knowledge World, obviously, because that's going to help us with cooking. Okay, we can get Greater Spell Focus if we really wanted to for Evocation. That's probably going to be what we go for, I think. Unless I can think of something else, that is, but not really. I could go for a Metamagic spell like Quicken. A Quicken spell wouldn't be bad. It's tempting. I don't think I need it, to be honest. I don't use Quicken enough to warrant it. I'm happy just going on auto attack spam. So for now, let's just go with the Greater Spell Focus here for Evocation. There we go. We get some 4th, 5th, and 6th level spells. Okay, we're gonna go with the 4th level spell of what? Okay, we got a Volcanic Eruption, we've got Ice Storm. Nothing too crazy. Bestow Curse is tempting, but we don't need it. Contagion is tempting, because it's Necromancy. Let's go with Ice Storm. Yeah, Ice Storm, it should... Well, actually, if I'm going to go anything, I probably want to go Volcanic Storm instead. Yeah, let's go Volcanic Storm, the alternative of Ice Storm. Alright, with that, we can now continue. Okay, 5th level spells. What do we go for? Preferably, I'd like to go Evocation, but I think we've collected enough Evocation already. Angelic Aspect, do we need that? I don't think we do. We could grab Animal Growth, because that would affect animals. Baleful Polymorph is an option, but I don't think we need that as much. B-Shape, tempting, but not necessary. I could get Echolocation. It is another buff, but I don't think I need that. Life Bubble. Life Bubble is a tempting buff to get, because only Merman and Beastman can get it. But I don't think I want that. I could go for Polymorph here. Tempting, but not necessary. Stone Skin's optional. Thought Sense. This is basically a vision ability. We don't need it as much. Besides, there's Echolocation already, which Beastman covers. I guess Thought Sense is better. Yeah, pain. Polymorph is probably going to be the best here. Yeah, just having Polymorph never hurts. Because that will at the very least allow us to polymorph somebody in our group. And change them into something much better. Okay, Transformation allows us to become a war unit. Which is tempting. Okay, Fox's Cunning gives us a bonus to Intelligence. Owl Wisdom gives us Wisdom. Eagle Splendor, Charisma. Could go Dragon Kind if we really wanted to, but we shouldn't need to. Banshee Blast. This would make all the enemies panicked, which would be a decent spell to have. But is there anything else we can go for? We got evocation for Cold Ice Strike. Elemental Assessor. You must make a successful ranged touch attack to hit your target with a ray, which deals 2d6 of acid, cold, electricity, and fire. The type of that energy that does the most damage to the target then persists, dealing another 46 of that damage type per round for 1d4 rounds. This is basically an 8d6 negative energy damage, and another 46 for every d4 of rounds. So this is a really powerful ability, actually. We're going to grab Elemental Assessor here. It'll be a single target ability, but still necessary. Alright, there we go. That's Skeletor. Is there any other levels that we need to cover? Not really, I don't think. Yeah, everybody else can't level, so... Alright, let's finish off. Let's finally go to the next area.
Are you ready? We
Let's
must
go.
send the people of DREZEN to take shelter, and you must inform all of your companions. The hour is upon us.
As the story unfolds, you draw closer to events that have the power to change everything. Some quests and locations may become unavailable. Proceed when you are ready. Let's grab our units. Alright. Our job is cometh. Or has cometh, rather. It is time for the invasion. But, unfortunately for you guys, I'm probably going to have to end it here. So I'm going to leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger, but understandably so. In fact, you know what? Oh, I accidentally saved there. Okay, that's my bad. Whatever. I'll go to stream 28 though. It's fine. But yeah, no, I'm going to leave that as a small spoiler as to what's going to happen. And besides, we are going to need a rest because I do believe I need to pick up my skeleton again. But we should be fine. Just give it a quick load and we are going to wrap it up here, I think. Alright, so we've got... Oh, we didn't even level up. Oops. Yeah, let's just quickly speed through that. Hold on. Boost those, boost the world, there we go. We'll boost greater spell focus into evocation. Alright, what did I choose? I chose the fire volcanic storm here. Okay, we chose what? I chose polymorph. And I chose... I could do Heroism Greater, but we don't want that, because we already got somebody on that. Sirocco might actually be better. Yeah, let's get Sirocco, because that actually allows us to do some interesting abilities here. It knocks them prone, which is actually a really powerful ability for us. So we're going to go for that. Alright, let's see. We got everything here. Okay, we'll save here. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up here. For next stream, we're actually going to be going down and killing demons underground and going to the Midnight FANE. Or at least that is what Clean Golfrey is saying. But yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't do as the second part of the stream, but we did do a lot of growth to the undead society of the city. Or the city, rather. And we got quite far. But I'm going to wrap it up here. And yeah, I enjoyed myself. We're going to have a exciting next stream, that's for certain. I apologize if I left it on a cliffhanger, but it makes sense that we should do it. it just seemed right. But I digress. I'm going to wrap it up here. For those of you on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification if you want to see more on stuff. I stream daily, so if you want to catch my streams, you can catch me 3 to 7 MST time. If you want to catch my streams, the best way to do so is search me up at FANE at twitch.tv. You can check the About section on my YouTube channel, or you can check the YouTube channel in general, as there should be a link to the Twitch and Twitter, or you can check the link down below in the video description of the video you're currently watching. In this case, it'd be Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Regardless, your support is always appreciated, and let's move on to the next. For those of you on Twitch, or those of you in YouTube come from Twitch, welcome. Your support is always appreciated. The more support I receive, the more content I give you guys. Once I hit 3 concurrent viewers, I should be able to reach affiliate status, which will allow me to give you guys some more content. This basically means, or for those who don't know, concurrent basically means people watching my streams daily. So if you're watching my stuff, you're being a concurrent viewer. I need to hit 3 concurrent viewers at minimum over a course of a month. This can be increased with more people who watch, so if you really want to support me, that's the best way to do so. But I won't force it. You guys do what makes you happy. But yeah. For those of you on Twitch who want to get to YouTube, the best way to do so is using the YouTube search bar at and search up FANE rather. If you scroll down for the Twitch stream, you should be able to see a YouTube photo. If you click that photo, it'll direct to my YouTube channel. Or, if you're watching the VOD section, you can check the VOD description, and there should be a link or two in the description, which you can copy and paste into your browser, which should direct you to my YouTube channel. Once we hit 100 followers, I will be doing something special. I haven't decided whether it's going to be World of Warcraft or not. I'm only going with World of Warcraft because it's something I actually enjoy, because it's been with me since the beginning. And it's something I can pick up once I actually get to a stable mark of followers. But if you want something else, let me know. I'll probably change it up if I don't think I feel like doing that. But I'm doing this for you guys, so if you like that, look forward to it, I guess. But I digress. If you want to watch my older content, best way to do so is on YouTube. It has everything since day one, so if you're looking for something specific, such as the entire series of Wrath of the Righteous, that's the best way to do so. If you want to see my new stuff, the best way to do so is on Twitch. I stream every day, excluding Sundays, at 3 to 7 MST time, at PM specifically. So if you want to catch my streams, that is the best time to do so. Yeah. I'm just trying to remember if I have anything else I need to say. Yeah, no, I stream every day, excluding Sundays, like I said. I know, there's something else. I just having a brain fart here. Hold on, one sec. Right. In regards to the videos, they only stay up for a week, so just keep that in mind. But hey, they're all on Twitch for you guys to enjoy, so if you like it, just watch them. But if not, there's always YouTube. I always post my videos on YouTube, so give it like a day and it'll be on there, but I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.